Oh my God. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego. Let's get it. The moment you all been waiting for. Smash the like button. Hold your applause. The real is back. New media. The real is cat. I told you you weren't gonna like this. If you was in, I said if you was against us, you in the way. I told you wasn't gonna like what you're not gonna like what you see. And as a true man of my word, just know that you guys started this. The destruction continues. Oh my gosh, bro. Let's just warm up the mic. Let some people join. Y'all gonna get this work. You know, they talking about, oh, Ego, yeah, stop, just drop it, leave it alone. And nope. Because for a year and a half plus, what I have had to listen to, the nonsense, the poppycock, the fibs, the lies, the deception, motherfuckers that don't know shit about boxing, you gonna get every single drop of this work. No, I don't think it's an excuse. Yeah, y'all can say it's an excuse. I don't think it's an excuse. That's the thing. But we will get to that point. But I told y'all, man, new media, I got y'all. Y'all gonna get every ounce of this work. I told you. I'm Pac. You didn't want to see the switch. Touch one of mine on everything I owe. I will destroy everything you touch. Play the game. Oh, media. Since you lie, you die. Goodbye. Oh, my. Let's get it. Since you lie, you die. Goodbye. Told y'all to stop. Told you to stop fucking with me. Told you 9, 10 times ago, stop fucking with me. Told y'all 9 albums ago, stop fucking with me. Told you got the 9 on me. Stop fucking with me. Yeah. Hey. We the gang. Up in this thing. We the gang up in this thing. And we came to bang. Bang. Yeah, we up in this thing. Where y'all at, man? City. Stay. City, stay, zip. Where y'all at? Right. Up in this thing. Came in the bank. Up in the bar. Come in the. Let's get it. I think they're lying, bro. I don't care what you think. Bro, Pensacola, we talk tonight. I told you, California, we talk tonight. Bay Area, we talk. Listen, y'all done enough talking. All y'all done enough talking. It's time for us to talk. Pensacola, we talk tonight. Shout out to Inglewood. Inglewood. On my lunch break. Stream just started. Right in time. Frisco. Bay shit. And we don't play shit. Giving old media a facelift. Shout out to Victorville, California. 313. So cold in the D. Shout out to Detroit. 813 Tampa. Up in this thing. Coming to bang. We up in this thing. Shout out to the physios. We about to get busy, yo. See me on TV like a Vizio. Oh my God, let's get it. Cleveland 216, Beaumont, Texas. Up in this thing. Up in this thing. Texas. Man, I'm kind of mad because Charlo fight, I got the word that, it got canceled or postponed or whatever. Dallas, Texas. 504, up in this thing. Mobile, Alabama. Eddie gonna cry in the car. A whole media finna cry in the car. 336. It's funny that these man fans talk about Wilder took the biggest loss, yet AJ was the one on the ground. Bro, it's all this. See, it's funny. Old media for the last 2 years, up in this thing. Up in this thing. We up in this thing. Sorry. Oh my gosh. This is what I told y'all. I told you that y'all believe in us. This is all you need to trust, but believe in us. Old media led y'all straight again. Don't know. Shout out to Alaska 907. Again, don't know what the fuck they talking about. Was dead wrong. Now what do? They getting ridiculed. The channels, I told you, watch when that well dry up. Watch when that well dry up. See, people do stuff for views, oh, I'm getting some hits right now, and it start feeling good to them, so they keep doing more of it. But it don't matter, because what's done in the dark comes to light. You can say whatever, but there's only so long you're going to be able to say that Death Row East believe in it. There's only so long you're going to be able to say these foolish things before it's either proven true or proven false. So it don't matter to us. I know what I'm saying. Hey, know what I'm saying. I said I know what I'm saying. We up in the pot and we cooking it up, and know what I'm saying. Yeah, I know what I'm saying. I know what I'm saying. I know what I'm saying. Cooking it up in the pot, and I know what I'm saying. I know what I'm playing. I'm knowing. I'm damning. I'm weighing. Oh my God, bro, this shit hard. I know what I'm saying. I know what I'm saying. Cooking it up in the pot, and I'm playing. I'm powered up. Oh my God, let's stop. I told y'all, it's only so long they can say what they said. H-Town in the building. Get down, yo. Get down, lay down. Okay. New media. Bro, they said Joshua basically had a panic attack. They said he basically had a panic attack. Smash the like button. Old media having a panic attack right now. What are they going to do? Oh, yeah, it was a fix. Fight was fixed. And, shut up. And I never said Wilder's the best. Or now they switched to Tyson Fury because he's another UK guy, bro. It's bad. I know all the tricks. I know all the old media new tricks. They will say premature stoppage, the fight was fixed. Eddie Hearn set him up, some weird ass conspiracy theory, or, Wilder lost bad, or Wilder lost to Tyson Fury, or Wilder loses more. People still don't know who Wilder is, or, why are you Wilder fans happy about this? You fucking suck. And, it's just stupid shit, bro. I know all the old media tricks, all the games. I told you I studied this game. Because, see, you got to understand, I've been around here for years. I've been in this game for years. It made me an animal. There's rules to this shit. I wrote me a manual. It's not like, this is not my first rodeo. For them, like, a lot of the new media writers and shit, they're going to learn real quick. They're going to get baptized. They're going to get, he said AJ Tars became Fury Tars. That's what I'm saying. That's one of the things. That's one of the ways. When what they said was proven to be horrifically wrong and all that, right? Then they just switched to something. Oh, that's why Fury beat Wilder's ass. No. What about Andy Ruiz and AJ? That's the current news. You talking about some shit that happened in December. It's the same shit, because people they got the foolish pride. They want to go tit for tat with the army, but you can't. You're not stronger than the army, man. Eagles Army, new media. They think we're saying stuff to, they treat it like Bloods and Crips. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, like 80s, 90s. Like, oh, you said something about AJ, so, I'm going to say something about Wilder. But the things that are being said about AJ are case specific, on a case-by-case basis. Nobody's saying nothing about AJ that his team or whatever, or at least here, I can't tell. New media, we're not saying stuff about AJ and his team that aren't true. I'm not making stuff up about AJ. I'm not making up quotes. I'm not making up lies. I'm not making up discrepancies. I'm not making up these reports. This is what they do to Wilder, though. They try to make up shit, They'll be like, oh, yeah, Wilder ducked this and whoop, 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 and he really lost. He lost because you wanted him to lose to Tyson Fury. He didn't lose according to the judges. I was at the fight. How is your opinion when the judges scored it, and there's a lot of people that said Wilder won and was robbed of a stoppage, and they scored it a draw? How's your opinion override everything else? New media, I told you, we eating, we cooking. That's why you see how many super chats we got this week? Because people know the truth is us. They doing damage control. I told you, for me, this is another week, another day in the office. Everything I said, I meant. I was never capping. Remember when Nip said that? Shout out to Nipsey Hussle. He said, everything I said, I meant. I was never capping. Everything I said, I meant. And now you seeing it. How you gonna try to reverse it and get mad at me and what I said was true? If you was about to buy some jewels, you about to buy some jewelry, you was about to buy a ring, and I'm like, that ain't a diamond. That ain't a diamond. I could tell. That's not a real diamond. That's CZ. That's what we call it. Cubic zirconia. That's CZ. That shit's CZ. It's a fugazi. Stop playing with me. That's not a real diamond. You're like, man, yeah, look at the way this shine. Look at hold it like that's a real diamond. That's a real diamond. And that ain't real diamond. That's CZ. I'm telling you, that's CZ. That's CZ. That's a cubit. And then your dumbass spend your whole life savings buying your girl this rock, and it's like the worst things that can happen. You buy her this rock, she break up with your dumbass. She cheating. So you brought her this rock, then you find out it ain't even a real diamond. So, you take the ring back or some bullshit. You paid way too much for it. Pay way too much for it. She cheating on your dumbass, so she wasn't serious about the relationship. And then you find out it's a fugazi. You find out that it like I said, it's a CZ. Yeah. I tried to tell you, you said it was a diamond. I said it was CZ. Now, what I'm doing, this shit is easy. Shit is easy peasy. Y'all don't know what the fuck y'all did. So you can't get, how the fuck you gonna get mad at me because I gave you the proper appraisal? Told you it wasn't a diamond. Told you it wasn't a diamond. And you gonna try to turn it on me. Oh, yeah, why did you let me buy that? I told you. Told you it was CZ. You claimed it was a diamond. You didn't get no diamond tester. We been had the diamond tester. Stop playing with me, man. King of analogy. Stop playing with me, man. Anthony Joshua. Everything I said has come true. It's come to pass. So new report. Hold on. I got to get this money. So I was uploading a video talking about the same thing. Okay. I just had to make sure it posted. We got to get this money, by any means necessary. And let me pull it up for y'all. I told you I was going to destroy old media. All that bullshit, all the games. This is how you want it. You got it. Cool. We're going to do it. We're going to give it to you how you want. Bow. Shout out to worldboxingnews.net. Okay. So sad, but so predictable. All right. Worldboxingnews.net. Bow. Anthony Joshua's father wanted son out of Andy Ruiz bout after spar KO. A KO in sparring. That's what they're claiming. Let's read a little bit more. On the back of journalist Gareth A. Davies, who was at the fight, I've met him. He's from the UK originally. I think he might live somewhere else in the States now. But it says previously speculating on the situation in the aftermath, WBN, which is who wrote the article, which is a UK-based company, not an American, like chat shit get bang, bloody wank Americans. It's a WBN is now able to clarify those reports, right? Let's continue. Anthony Joshua was put down badly in a training session, which was evident in the marks on the former world champion's face. It goes on to say, physically, Joshua would have been fine for fight night, although mentally, whether the Briton was all there is in question. Andy Ruiz was able to capitalize on what were obvious frailties in Joshua's psyche. 30-year-old was out of sorts and questioning, feeling off and fatigued in his corner in between round. Not taking anything away from Ruiz, the Mexican-American may have well taken Joshua out anyway, but big doubts need to be addressed as to why Joshua was allowed to fight when clearly not at 100% mental capacity. Those around AJ may have some explaining to do in the future as doubts creep as to whether Joshua will lace up the gloves again this year. Reports Joshua is not ready to accept a rematch with Ruiz have already begun. Furthermore, the 2012 Olympian potentially may want some extended time off. Oh shit, it's getting good, yo. Yo, shout out to new media. This shit is getting good, right, yo? Smash the like button. Father. Promoter Eddie Hearn was even targeted for abuse by Joshua's father inside the ring. Robert Joshua was spotted pointing and gesturing towards Hearn as Ruiz spoke to DAZN reporters for the post-fight interview. It's understood by the WBN that Robert, the father, wanted Anthony Joshua pulled from the contest after the incident in sparring, and they even included a video so you could see in the background, which is what I covered. The fight continued as planned. Now it's all evident that all was not entirely well in Joshua's preparation. Second fight with Ruiz is due to take place November, December in the UK. Whether Joshua accepts that return is now a subject for debate. Okay. So, once and for good, old media is dead. Leave me the fuck alone, bro. There's nothing. Y'all played the game and y'all lost. There is no way y'all can. I told you, touch one of mine on everything I owe. I will destroy everything you touch. Bro, they're saying he had a panic attack. They're saying this is a UK media site. They're saying he had a panic attack. Didn't want to go through with the match. No. We're not flipping this on me. Block J Rod. He says, I contradict myself a lot, though. Block him. Get rid of these motherfuckers, bro. It's over. I don't even have to explain myself to you. You're not finna flip this on me. Once again, notice how he doesn't say what I contradicted myself on. I just showed you the article, the report that I did not write from UK media. This is what they are saying. They said WBN has uncovered confirmation that he was knocked out in sparring. See how they try to do old media tricks and somehow flip this on me. Oh yeah, ego, you contradict yourself. What did I do? What did I do? I'm just a kid from the gutter making his butter off these bloodsuckers because I'm a motherfucking renegade. What did I do? How is this my fault? With no explanation. That shit is a dub. Nobody believes you. Nobody believes you need more people, bro. They're saying Joshua got knocked out in sparring. That's a major website. Not like when y'all said Deontay Wilder's brother failed a drug test and no major website picked up that story. Old media is dead. If this ain't proof, I don't know what the fuck is. Nobody believes you. Y'all lied on Wilder's brother. I have not seen one ESPN, one Boxing News 24, one major boxing website pick up that Marcellus Wilder bullshit story. I just seen Marcellus Wilder. He was all smiles and shit at the Wilder fight. You guys lied on the man. You guys lied and said, oh, yeah, look, it says no decision. He failed drug test. What did he fail for? Why is no one pick up the story? That's that old media shit. I'm not doing that. I didn't create that article. That article, let me, since you guys like prim and proper, let me see. The WBN in that article was published on March 3rd. Or March 6th by Phil J. Right? I didn't write that shit. I didn't uncover. But guess what I did do? I told you motherfuckers. I told you I seen something. See, I was like Mikey, but I'm the real Mikey. I'm Ego Garcia. I seen it. I seen something. I told you. I seen something. I'm like, whoa, like, hold up. Like, something's not adding up. It don't matter who he spars. It doesn't matter who we are. What matters is old media is dead. Told you I'm bane of this shit. It doesn't matter who he sparred. Theatricality and deception. Man, I'm Bane. I told you. I'm Bane, and we bringing all the pain. Ego Stradamus. Listen, now you guys look even dumber, bro. You have a UK media website who's saying, hey, AJ's father was hot at Eddie Hearn, and we uncovered the reason is because he got dropped or stopped or knocked out or whatever the fuck in sparring, and he was rattled, and his confidence was shook, and he didn't feel comfortable out of his comfort zone fighting in America. Gerald Miller fucked up the original person he was supposed to fight. Then he switched into a different style, and that threw him off his game because he's like, oh, I'm fighting this, guy with fast hands and is shorter, and, Gerald Miller was this height. That's what pressure burst pipes. New media giving panic attacks, bro. And it's all because it comes to talking the truth, being truthful. And then on top of that, there's just too much pressure, bro. Too much pressure. Wilder, 2 weeks before, knocked Brazil the fuck out in the same city. Everyone talking about it in a good way. That's why you see what Joshua had Ruiz hurt. He tried to jump on him and it's the third round. Let me make this the performance. But that was a grave mistake. You got knocked out in sparring, they're saying, and you tried to underestimate a person, which is one of the 7 reasons, and then you got clipped. He backed you off with the hook, and then he hit you again with the hook, and then you went down. Boom. Now this seems like this makes sense now. Okay, you had all this pressure on you to perform in America and do it for DAZN and your American debut and compete with Wilder's performance, and then on top of that, Wilder and Al Heyman, chess not checkers, which is what I said, dropped strategically pieces of information during your fight week that took away from your fight week. I was making videos, new media was talking, right? Wilder said, "Oh, I'm fighting Luis Ortiz. Joshua gonna have to wait. Stop clout chasing. I'm already booked." And then he came back and said, "Oh, I'm fighting Luis Ortiz, and I got a signed contract for Tyson Fury." Boom. What did I say in the 7 reasons? Mentally frailty. Mentally not all there put together, mental lapses. Like things we've seen from Victor Ortiz, Chad Dawson, Zab Judah, Broner at times. Bro. Then they're saying he didn't want to come out, and then Eddie Hearn, this is what they're saying is basically why the father was pissed off and seen visibly trying to pull up on Eddie Hearn, and Eddie Hearn was looking shook because AJ's dad is big. He looked big to me, and he's Nigerian. That motherfucker probably got cracks too. So this story sounds like it actually makes sense. All this pressure to do well, to perform. You hurt him, and he was badly hurt. You did the Pacquiao Marquez thing. You went after a wounded animal, too aggressive, like a maniac, and then he caught you, and then that opened up a whole nother Pandora's box and can of worms to your training camp. That you obviously had cuts in your face, bro. It all to me it all makes sense. Look at it. I told you. I cannot trust what any man, not just Joshua, any man is saying if they say one thing on Monday and then it's a different thing on Tuesday. If they say this on Thursday and then at the weigh-in is something different. I told you these clues. I didn't know what was going on behind the scenes, but I see clues. I know people. I know psychology. They said, what is it? You get around the hip, young, sweet scientist. They said, what are you walking out to? Oh, yeah, I'll come out to Dipset. And he went through this whole melody. Oh, yeah, Jewels, Dip, Santana, He went through this whole, spiel, like he finna come out to Dipset. And he said, or something like Biggie. All right. And then on Friday at the weigh-in, you get in front of them folk. You get in front of them folk, that folklore. And you talking about, oh, yeah, should I come to Frank Sinatra? Or should I come out to, patty cake, or whatever the fuck he was, Sweet Caroline? What you talking about? So you was going to wear do-rags and Timbs to Ak and Barack. But when you got in front of them folk, you come out to them folk, now you want to come out to, Driving Miss Daisy and Steel Magnolias soundtrack and all this shit. Barbara Streisand, like, oh yeah, should I come out to Streisand? I'll come out to Cher. Do you believe in love after? Yeah, what the fuck? You went from Dipset to Cher? Like, I have a diverse taste in music, as you guys can see. But if I'm coming out, I'm not gonna switch from I'm gonna come out to G Unit, Beg for Mercy, to fucking Cher. Do you believe in love after love? That's a big jump. You know what I'm saying? I told you, I can't trust that behavior. Same thing. He interviewed with Radio Raheem. He's like, oh, yeah, we see something we're not used to seeing. You got some marks on your face, some cuts and bruises. Oh, yeah, man. It's physio. I had a Vizio TV and my physio with the Vizio. I'm like, what? Doesn't even really make sense. That's like my face being all cut up and bruised and beat the fuck up. And they're like, hey, Ego, what happened? What happened? Oh, yeah, I just got back to the dentist. I got back to the chiropractor. What? Why would the chiropractor, they supposed to be cracking your back. They cracking your ass. Why? You have a slip disc and then they just punch you? Like, it didn't look real. I made a video, new media. I'm like, I was like, I don't like when people insult my intelligence. I was like, that physio thing sounds fishy. Y'all know I said this. Joshua might have seen the video. It doesn't matter. His team or somebody might have seen the video. Oh, yeah, it's a physio, recovery stuff. That's what he told Radio Raheem. 2 days later, a day later, he did an interview with Sky Sports. They said, hey, what's up with the cuts in your UK people, and like UK media. And then you said, oh, I got a line in the camp. And we've been through some tough sparring. So now it looks like the first thing you said was a lie, and the truth came out when you were in front of your comfort zone. That's why I say I can't deal with no flip-flopping ass shit, bro. You told Radio Raheem it was Vizio and the physio and, Daddy-O and all this shit, bro. You said it was some physio recovery shit, which made no sense. So rightfully so, new media banged on that. Banged on the whole game. I ain't give a fuck. Like, obviously that didn't make sense. And I made a video about it. He might have seen it. His team might have seen it. And they realized, okay, these Americans ain't as dumb as I think. So let me tell the truth. And then when you talk to Sky Sports, you said, oh, yeah, I got a line in the camp, war wounds and blah, blah, blah. And I remember specifically, what you told us. Because the guy started chanting Anthony Yard's shit. He's like, oh, yeah, you got a line in the camp, lions in the camp, lions in the camp. And then Joshua was like, no. I can't say that because I'm Team Buatsi. I'm Team Badusi or whatever dude's name is. You feel me? I'm Team Badusi. I'm Team Badusi. I can't say lions in the camp. That's basically because Anthony Yard, his name is linked to fight Buatsi or whatever. And then Anthony was like, lion, I got a lion in the camp. Me and Jenny have a lion in the camp. And he's like, oh, I can't say, the reporter from Sky Sports is like, lions in the camp, lions in. He's like, I can't say that because I'm Team Buatsi. No, it's Team Dubois, it's Team Badusi or whatever. Come on, bro. That's what I'm saying. I can't trust that. That's why now what sounds like a physio shit that I was like, that don't make sense. Then he came out and said, oh, I have a lion in the camp and I have war wounds just like my hands. I have war wounds everywhere, right? Okay, now that's making some sense. Why didn't you just say that to Radio Raheem? Why didn't you just say that from the jump? Then now you get stopped and it sounds like more of the truth comes out because World Boxing News, right? World Boxing News says you got hurt or dropped. They done some digging and they said they got confirmation that you got dropped or knocked out in sparring, which that makes, to me, I don't give a fuck what none of y'all talking about. That makes all the sense in the world to me because that would explain the marks on the face. That would go in line with, what happened, what David Price and Daniel Dubois and some of these other heavyweights said happened in sparring. I don't know. I wasn't there, but there's stories about what happened. We've seen Joshua get hurt by Dillian White. We've seen him get hurt by Klitschko. So we knew that was an option. Right? So that makes sense to me. When they did this long ass, I was like, what's taking so long? Why is the ring walk? They're saying he had a panic attack. It's very hard to confront fear or a panic attack. Like, I don't have asthma, or I might have a small case of asthma, but I never had asthma. I had a friend growing up and he had really bad asthma. Like, he would wake up in the night and literally could not breathe. Like, they had to go to the emergency room and shit. So some people have really bad anxiety. I've had anxiety. So it's hard to mask what's really going on internally. That's my point. So there's this story makes sense now to me. I don't care. I don't give a fuck what none of y'all saying. It makes sense to me. I'm like, what's taking so long with the ring walk? This is really awkward. I said that because that's an observation. And then when they walked out, look at everyone's face. They look like they walking out to an execution or like, a public hanging or, walking the Green Mile. Yeah, boss. John Coffey. I just want to go to Disneyland, boss. Like you, Michael Clark Duncan walking out looking ass, bro. Green Mile looking at John Coffey. Yeah, boss. Mickey Mouse and the slave trade, John Coffey. They're like, you walking the Green Mile. I'm like, what the fuck? Them motherfucker about to walk the plank. Then they walk from fucking Bucharest to the ring. I'm like, where were they? This motherfucker, like, where were they walking from? They walking past like Subway, like, the sandwich shop. They walking past bodegas and shit. I'm like, where the fuck are they even walking from, bro? I seen the girl collection. I'm like, damn, you motherfuckers are walking hella far. You motherfuckers, they walk past the marathon clothing shop and shit. I'm like, where the fuck are y'all? You motherfucker, nah, man, fuck y'all. Nah, we talk tonight. Pensacola, we talk tonight. They were all walking and they all look real solemn and like, Eddie Hearn, I was looking at his face. Bro, go watch it. Don't take my word for it. Go watch it. Eddie Hearn looked like a blank face. Joshua looking like Pac in the Beamer in that last known photo of Pac where Pac was just like, just looked out the Beamer like he knew what was going down. That makes sense. If he was having a panic attack, anxiety, or this was all feeling wrong to him, then I can understand those emotions. I told you the whole week, the pressure was on AJ. Pressure burst pipes. And Wilder fucked him up with the chest move, and Wilder was like announcing his shit. That added to the pressure. These are the straw. To me, this story makes sense now. This could be the straw that broke the camel's back. So another thing that I said, y'all got to smash the like button. I'm sick of this shit, bro. When the fight was all over, he looked relieved. This makes sense. If you were spazzing out and then it just ended, then it's a sigh of relief. Like, fuck, at least I don't have this feeling of pressure. That's why Andy Ruiz, naturally, he's celebrating. But it looked like Joshua almost was not bothered that you came to America, got dropped 4 times, and lost 4 belts and lost a potential Deontay Wilder fight. So to me, this story that is coming out, this report, makes all the sense in the world. I can understand now someone being relieved if they didn't even want to go out, and then just happy that it's like a nightmare ending or some shit. You fucking have a nightmare and you getting beat up, getting your ass beat or killed or stabbed or some shit, and you wake up, oh shit, I'm glad I woke up and that whatever was happening in the nightmare and the night terrors wasn't real. So how did I know all this? I didn't know what the fuck the shit was. Remember, study while we met. I told you, I said, Joshua has this aura of putting on the front to me. Look, this is his fight week. Every single picture was like this. See, maybe I should be a psychologist, bro. Look, every single picture. Look at Joshua. This is fight week. Look, he getting a massage. Some dude massaging him. He happy. He on the phone. He on Instagram right now. Look. He's smiling in every picture, bro. I'm a detective. Y'all, bro, I'm the head detective from In Living Color, bro. Every picture you're smiling, every single one. That's why I said, bro, this is America, Jack. This is America. It takes a lot to fool Americans because we deal with all types of shit. People trying to hustle you. People trying to sell you something. It's fast. Bro, you smiling in every single picture. It just didn't even look natural. It looked like you're putting on the front. Compensating. That's what people do. When people are really scared, sometimes people get loud or something. Like if you're having anxiety or, camp's not going as you want, and now you're trying to have this big Kool-Aid smile in every picture to put on a front so people think you're really happy, people who are depressed and stuff, like some of the celebrities that, unfortunately have taken their life, like Linkin Park dude, Chester, he took his life or whatever. And his family said that he went on a trip with them days before and he was laughing and smiling. But you don't know that's what happens with like mental health or depression, these different types of things, is internally some people try to front it off, like slag it off, like nothing's wrong with them. I've done that. There's been times where I went through a horrible breakup and I got to go to work and, put on that Kool-Aid smile, but it wasn't real. I was really like fucked up inside. Bro, how did I call this stuff out? I said all this stuff. Smash the like button. So that I could picture this story, this report sounds true. I mean, the cuts on the face, then switching yourself. See, and this is what I'm saying. This is real detective work I was doing. See, I didn't know what I was uncovering, but as far as I'm concerned, this story is real. Just look at all the pieces. Okay, if you gotta if let's say I was an abuser, like it's a Lifetime movie or something. I'll just be the bad guy. Fuck it. And I'm beating my wife, right? And she goes to work and has a black eye, and people are like, "What the?" Everyone knows she's married to me, and she goes to work with the black eye, and then people are like, "Oh, Cindy Lou, what happened?" I don't know why I gave her that country bumpkin ass name, but whatever. Fucking Cindy Lou. Hey, Cindy Lou, what happened? You got a really bad black eye. What happened? She's trying to cover her makeup and shit, bro. You know, and I did it. You know, and she's like, "Oh, I opened the cupboard too fast," and like you didn't open no fucking cupboard that fucking fast. You ain't gonna finna play people talking about you did a cartwheel down the stairs and fell, bro. That's what happened because you don't want to admit the truth. You don't want to like get your spouse or something arrested or in trouble or have people judge them or you love them, blah blah blah. You talking about you opened the cupboard too quick. That's what Joshua did. Radio Raheem, if this is not proof of new media, I don't know what it is. We was doing the detective work, didn't even know we were uncovering. All we did is look for the clues. All we did is look for the evidence. All we did is look for the side. These other motherfuckers in old media, they didn't do that. They did the opposite. That's why they didn't see it coming. I seen it coming because I looked at the clues. I looked for the red flags. You talk about, and I'm telling you, if you look at the psychology behind it, to me, I said this. Joshua seems like maybe he's high strung or has anxiety or whatever. That's why why do you think he don't want to come to America and fight? Because it's a whole different ballgame. Every time Eddie Hearn and AJ came as a tandem to America, automatically the questions became harder than anything that they're dealing with when they're doing. That's why Eddie Hearn is doing these hour-plus interviews with UK media, and he's talking all this shit, about Frank Warren doesn't know, fuck off, and piss off, little pissants, and he's doing all this because he's comfortable with the UK media. It says on some of these channels it says William Hill, and then you look at the ring and the AJ, it says William Hill. Come on, bro. If you look on the turnbuckle, it says William Hill, and you see that on the channels. Okay, so these are people that are at least affiliated or sponsored by or whatever. So that's why they have an hour long. You feel comfortable, sipping tea and proper Bob Arum. He's just a silly old man. No, that's why. But in America, it's different. He don't. When you seen him talk to Blue Blood, he's sipping tea and stuff. He looked like he just want to wrap it up real quick. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Y'all need to stop playing with me. You know what I'm saying? So it all makes sense. Joshua was not in a comfort zone in America. Now, man, my shit lit. I told you, there's no one like me. My style is impetuous. My defense is impregnable. I'm just ferocious. There's no one that can match me. I'm Jack Limpsey. I'm Sonny Liston. I'm cut from their cloth. There's no one like me. I'm just ferocious. I want his heart. I want to eat his kid. Praise be Allah. Praise be Allah, bro. I'm just ferocious with this new media shit. It's different. I told you. I'm not a textbook fighter. I fight to win. Totally to win. Totally to win. Not right, jab, right. I fight to win. Totally to win. Like, I'm the new Mike Tyson of media. I told you. Every time you guys didn't want to listen to me, I told you I'm coming with new media. I said, I'm coming, sweetie. I'm coming, sweetie. I fight to win. Totally to win. He was crying in there. Yeah, make me some hominy grits. Some cream of wheat out this motherfucker. Like, bro. I told y'all stop playing. I told you. You playing the game. You know you ain't gonna win. Quit playing the childish games with grown men. I don't give a fuck about cars and chrome rims. I got apartments you could put your home in. Can I live? I told y'all leave me alone. Look. So I'm saying all these details, and his comment was, suck your mum. Block. Oh, shit, shooters. Bro, they have nothing to say. Oh, media is dead. I did this to you, bro. I'm just ferocious. I want it hard. I want to eat it, kid, bro. We did the detective work behind this shit. We did the detective work behind this shit. This shit all well, okay. Just look at the clues. And I told you what to look for. You're telling one man that a physio gave you marks on your face. Okay, I don't get that, but whatever. Then a day later, it's something else. Bro, Anthony Joshua is Heath Ledger's Joker. Because you remember throughout the Dark Knight movie, rest in peace to Heath Ledger kept telling different stories about how he got the scars on his face. This is Eddie Hearn and Team Joshua, a bunch of Heath Ledger jokers. Remember Dark Knight? He's like, you want to know how I got these scars? My father was a drinker. And one night, he gets crazier than normal. And he goes to my mom and says, wow, so serious. Like, this is Heath Ledger throughout that movie, Joker. He kept switching up how he got the scars, you know? He get throughout the movie. That's what Joshua has done, bro. I can't trust somebody that is doing that. You don't see me doing that. You don't see Wilder doing that, bro. You don't see Wilder saying, I'm so frustrated. He's maintained the whole time, I'm gonna knock Anthony Joshua out when we fight. I promise you that. The only time you've seen them switch up was when Hearn was playing games and they were tired of playing the games and they bounced. They said, no, we doing our own thing. Why so serious? My father was a drinker. One night, he gets crazy. Bro, I'm a legend if I ever leave. Like Wayne said. Why so serious? Oh, why so... Bro, Joshua said physios. A day later, it was Cheerios or whatever the fuck was a different thing. That is not normal. That is not normal for someone to, like, we have different moods as people. See, I'm breaking down psychology now. Y'all, the class in session. We have different moods and emotions as people. But if you have marks on your face and you know how you got those marks on your face, despite whatever mood, happy, sad, rain, sleet, or snow, you got the marks on your face based on what caused the marks on your face. So unless you were roofied or something and you don't remember, you know, Jason Bourne and shit, then that type of reason would not or should not change. Block Lee Smith. Get these motherfuckers out of here, bro. Shooters, come on, pop, pop, pop. They angry right now. They angry right now. Block Ryan Boshell. He talking about just love the sport. Fuck all y'all. Fuck all y'all. Fuck all y'all, bro. See how it's all peace, love, and harmony, peace, love, and hair grease now? Nope. I reject your deposit. We're not accepting that. You guys wanted to play the game. I told you. This is a game you can't win. You have to, you know, and I told you, AJ should have, and Hearn, they should have been like reaching out to American media. I heard they did the American media bad, had them all up in the rafters and shit, like Sting from WCW. The media watching the AJ fight like Sting. Remember when they be like on wrestling, they show the ring, and they be like, what the fuck? And then they pan the cameras up, and Sting was just in there like the crow. That's how they did American media. They put American media up in the rafters, like even big American medias. You know, I'm not gonna say people's name and shit, but they put them in the rafters like Sting, nosebleeds, and then it all played out like that. And you think Americans ain't finna get behind Deontay Wilder? You think Americans and Mexican Americans ain't finna get behind Andy Ruiz? All right, bet that up. They had these motherfuckers in the rafters and shit, in the nosebleed. Media was trying to write their deadline articles. They nose started bleeding. Yeah. Anthony Joshua got, what the fuck? They was in the bleeders, bro. They put it in the bleeders section and had all the UK media in the front. I told you, how you gonna come to an American debut and you don't want to spread the love? You don't want Americans to be able to ask Joshua questions because he's Anthony, and we don't want to. That's rude. I would never go to somebody's home country and not respect the rule set, or not try to do right by the people. That's why I told you Wilder is the people's champion. Wilder don't be acting like that, bro. And Wilder know he'll knock people the fuck out, so he's not worried about nothing. You get what I'm saying? He got people around him. He trusts his team. He trusts his team to have his back. He got a good support system. He don't. What is he gonna do? He gonna worry about someone pushing? They worried about someone pushing up on him. That motherfucker. Windmill Wilder. All right. You see what that windmill do when you sit in front of it. You motherfucker could be chopped up than a motherfucker, bro. Listen, I know there's some people, even new media people, and they keep saying this is excuses. I don't think this is an excuse, bro. I'm not saying to justify. Andrew Ruiz won. Whatever the fuck he did, he won. I'm not making excuses. I'm not saying this is an excuse. This sounds very plausible. This report sounds plausible, and I think it happened because this would totally fill in the gaps that Eddie Hearn and Anthony Joshua are not telling us. Man, Tiger Hood, shout out to you. All the signs said AJ was going to lose. Getting you a strike on YouTube. Yeah, hard sparring, seeing the shrink, giving belts to Andy, arms on ropes, resting before the fight started, ambience of the fight in Madison Square Garden. Bro, he had scars, he had cuts. They had this awkward long ring walk. That made sense. Now I can really see there being see, why did the Pops get that mad at Eddie Hearn? That's his promoter. Pops was in the ring after all of the fights. I remember seeing his Pops. He was like, AJ after, I think it was the Takam or Parker fight, one of those two. He was like doing an interview, had a towel around. That was, of course, a victory. I think it was after Takam. He stopped him. He's like, yeah, I want y'all to meet my dad. And the dad was happy and smiling. Eddie Hearn was right there. Why didn't he go bad on Eddie Hearn then? Something went wrong. This makes perfect sense. Because like I said, I pay attention. AJ had his Pops in the ring at other fights. And I remember one specific interview. I really want to say it's the Takam post fight. You guys could do the research on that. But it's since he was the champion for sure. It was after the Klitschko for sure. So I think it was Takam or Parker. And he was like, hey, everybody, this is my dad. I want y'all to meet my dad. And because I remember this, bro, my memory is impeccable. My memory is crazy. The reason I remember this so vividly is, one, it's saved on my computer. Two, I looked in and I was like, damn, Joshua, he's Nigerian. His Pops is big as fuck. Like, his dad looked tall. That's how I know for a fact I know what I'm saying. Because I remember noticing how big his dad was. I was like, okay, I see he got good genetics because his Pops was big. So his Pops didn't go after Eddie Hearn in them other fights. Why would he do it now? Because they wanted, like the article was suggesting, things weren't going well in camp. He probably got hurt and it was a bit shook, and then he started getting weirded out. Things weren't feeling weird. And I told you, boxing is like 95% mental. If he came in with all this baggage, Ruiz, that's what it was, Ruiz was clear-headed, even though he got dropped, and he wanted it. Joshua came in, and I'm not going to say he expected to lose, but he came in with all these fears and, like, inhibitions and, like, backstories, and, camp didn't go. So I can imagine when he got hurt, that's why he looked spaced out. Great word. Block English, born and bred. Get these motherfuckers out of here, bro. How do I have 800 people in here on a midday stream and I ain't got no shooters police in the comment section? Come on, bro. Shooters, get these motherfuckers out of here talking that dumb shit. I'm not playing no games. This is our time. We work too fucking hard for this, bro. For them to be coming in playing games, man. No, it's over for all of y'all. I told y'all. Leave us alone. Y'all didn't want to do it. You getting every ounce of this work. So now, like I said, that that justifies. I can understand the whole scenario now. That's why Eddie Hearn was attacked. Block Dean Walsh. Get these. Why are these guys here? Shooters, bro. Get rid of them. I know the chat's moving. It is kind of moving fast. We need them Sicarios working, bro. These dudes is mad. They hot. It's over for y'all. I told y'all. This is why Joshua, to me, looked spaced out the whole time. He really did. He looked like he didn't want to be there. He looked, look. And the funny thing is, I said all this before the fight, before any of this report came out. So that's how you know I'm about what I say I'm about. I seen it. I observed it. I documented it. Look, you want to know why I think this story makes sense? Here, let me show you, man. And the funny thing is, like I said, Joshua is kind of exuded this fake aura of confidence, you know? Fake aura of confidence. Oh, I'm the landlord. I come to collect the rent. And I'm like, that don't sound believable, bro. The ref is talking to him after the third knockdown. Does it look like he is paying attention? Does it look like Anthony Joshua is paying attention to what the ref says? Or does it look like he's living inside of his head? Like, what the fuck is happening? I can't believe this is happening. I'm in America. This is my worst fear coming true type thing. Come on, man. Hey, y'all got to chill. Andre Wilson, don't put that because these snitches. Look at the face. Like, this is like, it sounded like he was battling some shit, some fears, some insecurities, and, things like that, bro. And he had the panic attack. I could definitely see because I noticed this shit before he even. Look, he was just spaced out. Look. Does it look like he's all there? He's being counted. He just looks like, what the fuck? He just like shook. That's what happens. You know what I'm saying? Like if you had all this fear, and boxing is mental, very mental. It's a mental game. So if you mentally crumble, then Andy Ruiz got blasted. He got blasted on, but he didn't mentally crumble. He weathered the storm. Look, this is before the fight. Like at first I thought he was praying. Go watch this sequence. I can't play the clip because I don't have the copyright. Look, it looks like he's like praying God for like it looked weird. Then he put his head down. I was like, he's crying. Like I was like, what is happening? Look. So I'm like, is he praying? Is he crying? Like what? Then he looked up and just looked like zoned out, bro. I'm not taking away from Andy Ruiz because Andy Ruiz is a beast. I'm just telling you what I seen. He lost. Like, I'm not, people keep saying stupid shit. Oh, you're making excuse. I'm not making excuses. I'm just telling you what I saw. And it's not Andy Ruiz's problem if someone's going through anything. He did what he had to do. He came out the nip, got dropped, got back up. He won fair and square. I would never take that away from Andy Ruiz. But I'm just telling you, Joshua mentally looked broken, and I don't remember who it was in the Eagles Army, but somebody said Oliver McCall. That kind of looked like, if you look at the Lennox Lewis Oliver McCall rematch, that kind of looked like it. Some of y'all are so stupid and don't know boxing like that. No, actually, that was wrong. I shouldn't say it like that. I shouldn't say you. I take that back. That was a bit harsh if you haven't seen that. But I'm saying some of y'all don't know the research. Y'all don't do the research, and fights that might have been before your time or before you're interested, you don't go back and research them. But we'll go research. Block Ryan, get him out of here. I just took it back. He said, damn, we stupid now. Block him. He trying to create something. I've already corrected my words. See, I'm not Anthony Joshua. If I make a mistake, I'll keep it transparent and get him out of here. He's like, oh, so we're stupid now. Trying to create something. So, yeah, man. If you living in your head like that, that sounds like some Oliver McCall stuff. Very similar. Because it's like everything he was. Oliver McCall was durable. It is like when the Lennox Lewis, he was like start crying in the ring and stuff. It was weird. It's a lot of pressure. A lot of pressure. And boxing is like that. Boxing is like that. It's a lot, there's a lot of pressure to it. Can you guys please smash the like button? We got 880 people in here. Smash the like button. Smash the like button. And subscribe. If you're new and you just happen to be here, subscribe. We the truth. We nailed this one. But it all makes sense. Let me just quickly go over it. I'm not going to read the whole thing again, but let me go over it. So what we're here talking about, in case you because the people keep coming in. A UK media site, which is credible, I've gotten information from WBN, says they did some digging, and it says Anthony Joshua's father wanted his son out of the Andy Ruiz fight bout because he got KO'd in sparring. It says Joshua was put down badly. Look right here. Put down badly in a training session, which was evident by the marks on his face. So they said he was physically, medically cleared to continue, but mentally, that's not something you want to. If you had a training camp like that and you're fighting a last minute switch opponent with fast hands, this would justify why Joshua was fighting how he was fighting. Because I noticed from round one, he came out super timid. And he probably, now that I think about it, props to Andy Ruiz, he probably felt the whole energy, the synergy of it. You're fighting outside of home. You're fighting a guy you weren't even supposed to be fighting. You were supposed to be fighting Gerald Miller, and then he failed drug tests. So you're switching to a shorter guy. You're switching to a guy with really fast hands that's already fought for a title and an amateur pedigree. You're fighting a guy that you don't have beef with. He really wanted to hurt Gerald Miller because of Gerald Miller's talking. Andy Ruiz was just quiet. He didn't really do too much trash talking. So it's not like you have this pent up rage against him. Things aren't going well in camp. Who knows what happened, but they're saying he got knocked out in sparring. Okay, now that makes sense because from round one, we already talked about the ring walk was super awkward, and look at everybody's face. See, I'm doing real life detective work that people are scared to do. Hold on. And I can't show you footage. I can only show you static shots. Man, smash the like button. But from round one, he looked super it just looked bad, man. He looked spooked. He looked like he didn't want to be there. I'm trying to. Do they? Hold on. And when he was doing the ring walk, let me see if I can pull it up. When he's doing the ring walk, everyone walked out all slow and they looked like shook. You know what I'm saying? Like there might have been some commotion, which would explain why his pops went after Eddie Hearn. I can see that now. I can see his pops being mad. If he said, I don't want to fight, and Eddie Hearn was like, no, you have to. We got too much riding on this. So, yeah, I can picture him being. Hold on. I almost have it pulled up. That's why Andy Ruiz, he probably had see, you got to know how to contain yourself. This is a big moment. And see, the thing that scares me for Joshua is like if he's having panic attacks and shit, like you're an Olympian. Look, they came out from some weird room or something. Look at Joshua. This is the first shot they show of him. Look. That I just showed you. That's him first walking out. That's the first that the camera is on him. And you tell me he looks like confident. Look. I can only show you this. It's like he's trying to put his big boy face on. Like, you know what I'm saying? I told you. This is the whole walk. I'm like, what the hell? The eyes never lied, Chico. Look, I watched Floyd Mayweather all of his fights. Floyd be coming out, and that's one of the things that I give Floyd so much props for. His level of composure in any situation is fucking foolish. It's so calm. Floyd be like it don't seem fake. Floyd be, getting in the ring and stuff. Floyd don't look. Pacquiao too. Pacquiao be calm as fuck too. I give it to Pacquiao too. Pacquiao be smiling and shit, bro. Joshua was looking like shook already, and this is what I noticed from before any of these stories even came out. Look, the moment got too big for him, people. Look at Eddie Hearn. I told you, study while I be mad. Look, does this look like confident? Like this is supposed to be a glorious night, America debut. Look at everyone's faces. Look at everyone's faces. Look. And that's what I'm saying. I was like they were walking to a funeral or something. So I was like, what the hell? Why does everyone look like mad and like, you know what I'm saying? Like, look, I'm showing you different stuff. This is what I noticed from the beginning. Look at his face. Like, he don't look happy to be there. Look. And see, the thing, if you know psychology, it's hard to fake those things, which is what I've been telling you guys. I predicted this whole thing. Look, I'm showing you various shots. He looked happy. He looked like he don't have a lot on his mind. He looked like he's ripped and ready to go. He looked like he's 6'6" and like, ready to destroy something. Look at Eddie Hearn. It's like they almost got in an argument or something in the back. I'm telling you, I'm like a detective. Look, every shot. He looked happy like, yeah, my star's about to get a knockout. Look. Look at everybody's faces. Look at Ed. This looks like a successful, I can't wait, my guy's about to be a star and knock somebody out. Look. See, you can't hide that type of stuff. He looked happy as a promoter. See, that's what I'm saying. I knew something was up, bro. I knew something was up. He looked like a happy promoter about to see his 6'6", fighter destroy something. Look, Joshua looked confident right there. It looks like he's like trying to jump out his skin to contain himself. He's like, man, what the fuck? Like they just got in an argument or something. That, bro, speaking of heavyweight, I was just at Wilder's fight. He was holding his little baby girl He was like this when he got out the van. I watched his whole ring walk. He didn't look like that. Bro, I'm showing you different scenes. And I peeped this from the beginning. He looked like he was breathing hard and nervous. And I'm like, damn, he's really, he's letting this get to him. And I've seen this before where guys look like, look, man, this is almost eerie. Look, in the middle of his ring walk, he turned around. Like, what the fuck? In the middle of the ring walk, he turned around and they just stopped. Look, they just turned around and stopped in the middle of ring walk when they're about to walk past the drapes. Look at your boy Eddie. Does he look happy? Any of them? Look, because the team knows what's going on. Look, he asking for some water or some shit. Bro, oh my God, I'm a detective, y'all. Who drinks water on the ring walk out? Hey, bro, I'm a detective. I'm a legend in the flesh. Bro, he just drank water. He just had his dude give him some water on the ring walk. I had never seen that. Name a fighter in a high profile fight where you seen them stop the ring walk and be like, not in the ring in the corner or some shit. You stop the ring walk to get some water, bro. I'm a detective, bro. I'm gonna go to forensic file. Look, I'm breaking this shit down. I told you I'm gonna destroy old media. I'm destroying them. That's why what I'm doing, I know what I'm doing. I'm destroying them. He got water in his mouth, bro. Your man just gave you water. When have we ever seen that? Stop the ring walk to give water. Everybody looks solemn on the team. Bro, he looked, like, I'm going to tell you just because I'm pretty good with analogies. You ever been at a family function? Like me, my parents I used to get whooped when I was a kid. I was bad fuck. But anyway, you get a whooping and everybody know you got a whooping or you got whooped and then you got sent to your room and then it's dinner time. So you come back out and then everybody know you just came back out from crying and getting a whooping. So it's like this weird energy and you know what I'm saying? Like your auntie and your uncle looking at you. You know what I'm saying? Your auntie and your uncle looking at you. Everyone knows you just got whooped and was crying in the room. You know what I'm saying? And now you got to like try to play it off to eat dinner with the rest of the family. Like, is there any gravy? Can you pass me the butter? And you got to act regular after you just got a whooping, bro. Look at this is what Joshua looked like. He just came out of his room, bro. Hold up, bro. Like he just came out the room to meet up with the rest of the family. I don't know why it's not focusing. Bro, he didn't look like it's just he was trying to put on a brave face. It takes a lot to be a boxer, bro. But you can't, that's what I'm saying, you can't fake certain things. Look. He looked like he's just looking like, what the fuck is this? This ain't like, cause he's not in the UK. Bro, that's one of the most unconfident ring walks I've seen, bro. Oh shit. Oh my gosh, y'all gotta watch this, bro. He just blinked his eyes and just looked like, bro, I'm telling you, go watch this ring walk. I wish I could show you this. He just blinked his eyes and then opened up like, what the fuck? Bro, something was going on in there. Bro, he's batting his eyes like he got something in it. Man, please look. Please go watch this. I can't show you because, motherfuckers already snitching on my channel. This is not how he's ever looked in the UK. Kept covering, like wiping his nose and shit, bro. Bro, he's close to the ring. This moment was too big for him, bro. The vibes was, and I dig it. You know, vibes are everything. You know, just watch the ring walk. That's all I'm telling you. He's trying to compose himself. Look, he's trying to keep it all in. I told you. You know, making faces and stuff. The eyes never lied, Chico. And it's the way he was fighting felt the same way. Like he came out in round one backing up by a guy who's 5'11" and shit. Look. So this is him in the ring. He looked like his normal confident self, people. Come on, bro. You tell me. The eyes never lied, Chico. And that's what I'm saying. The Instagram post, you can fake that, but everybody got nerves and shit, but look at Andy Ruiz. He just look regular, you know what I'm saying? Andy Ruiz probably just thinking about a game plan. Look. Oh, I found it. Hold on. All right, so this is Joshua had his head down. So I'm like, what the? Okay. Look. These deep pockets of breath and stuff. I'm telling you, I'm breaking down the psychology between this shit. Look. He gonna have to curve his nerves, bro. Guys and girls. You see? He looked well composed and ready for his American debut. I'm gonna show you the part that I seen. The vibe just felt weird from the beginning. Even on fight week, I told you guys that. I didn't see. Great thing about my channel, I don't wait. I don't wait till it happens and then say, "Oh, I knew Ruiz had a chance." No, I told you this before. All of this stuff. Hold on, I'm trying to pull up the part for you. It'd be so much easier if I could show you, but you know, for community guideline and copyright, I can't show shit like that. Make sure you guys smash the like button. We working. I'm just gonna show you this one last part where Joshua would put his head down. I'm like, what the hell? Smash the like button. Look, we getting subscribers now too, because they know new media is the truth. Smash the like button. Smash the like button. We doing real life detective work that other people are too afraid to do. Okay, I'm not waiting all day for this shit. Look. Okay. Perfect. I got a perfect shot for y'all. Bow. This is before the fight started. His mouthpiece is not in his fucking mouth. He did this throughout the whole fight. Look at his eyes, bro. He looked like he just had a lobotomy or something, bro. He doesn't look like he's into, like, you know, look. And it's not like he just had his mouthpiece out and I just caught that one split second. Look, I just fast forwarded it. He got his mouthpiece half in and shit. Look. Look, I'm fast forwarding different parts of it. He looks spaced the fuck out. I've never seen him look like that, bro. He was really going through it. Look. Looking to the side and trying to take it all in, trying to calm himself down. We all had nerves. You guys know what it's like to have nerves. All these people screaming. Bro, that's why he looked relieved at the end of the fight. And the crazy thing, I got big eyes for a reason. Oh my gosh, bro. His nerves was fucking him up in the game. You can book it. I'm trying to show. See, I can't. It's hard to get the freeze frame on. He had like a nervous breakdown, bro. I'm trying to get to the specific shots, but you can only advance by 30 seconds and shit. Look, y'all think I'm lying. Look, he walking around fidgeting with his mouthpiece. What fight, you know what I'm saying? Bro, this moment got too big for him. Look at, does he look happy? He's just like, oh shit. This is Eddie, this is before the fight. Just study the faces. Study. It's like when Pac said he knows what his fighter's going through, bro. Eddie Hearn knows. That's why he's just looking solemn like they're at a funeral, bro. He knows whatever happened, whatever they discussed, they didn't want to go out or whatever and had that argument. It's hard to fake that type of stuff. Look at the team. Look at the team. Does he look happy like he's jolly like he is when he's fighting Takum in Principality Stadium? Eddie Hearn did a bad thing not postponing this, bro. He was spaced out, man. I don't care what nobody say. Look, I'm showing you random shots. He was not prepared for this, and something went on that Eddie Hearn knew. Look, he looking all in the crowd and shit. Floyd don't be doing that. He's just trying to process everything. He having a real life panic attack. I know. I've been nervous. Look, bro, he's looking up at the ceiling, looking up at the clock. I noticed all this. He's just trying to calm himself down. He's in unfamiliar territory. Unfamiliar territory. I told you it's different in America, bro. All that 70,000 UK. Yeah, because everyone's chanting for you and it's different. It's just like kind of Cassidy battle rapping versus battling some of these new dudes with schemes and those types of things. Watch. He's taking breaths, playing, fidgeting with his mouthpiece. They don't have to tell the truth. I know the truth. It's hard to calm yourself down. Pacing. Look, his whole team don't. The team don't look. They know. They know something. Man, I told you it's going to be bad for old media. I'm just watching it right now. Sam Watson and them don't look like that. The moment got too big for him. Does Eddie look happy? Is he his chipper, smiling self? Look at the team. Because they know their man's is messed up in there. They know. The world don't know. And as a fighter, you have to kind of contain that. Everyone could get fucked up in nerves. I'm telling you. Believe what you want. He taking deep breaths and shit, bro. Eddie Hearn should have postponed this maybe. He should have maybe postponed this fight, especially with the late opponent switch. That's why the father was mad. Because Andy Ruiz is he's the short, fat, guy, and he don't even look. Then he start laying on the ropes. What more do I have to tell you, bro? I'm like, what's up with this long ass thing? He laying on the ropes, bro. Fidgeting, moving, can't sit still. Then he's laying on the ropes, taking deep breaths. I mean, you guys tell me. They trying to calm their man down. I don't care what nobody say. Look. I'd never seen this like with Floyd or whoever. Like you getting a massage or something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like woo-saw or some shit. He breathing, bro. Andy Ruiz might have seen all this. That's why boxing is deadly, bro. Bro, they massage your head trying to calm you down and all that. Look at his eyebrows and shit. He's arching his eyebrows like, damn. Bro, he looks spaced out. I'm telling you. Now, he didn't have a concussion before the fight, but it's just the whole moment. Andy, look, I can't. Shit. I don't want to show you. Look, Andy Ruiz ain't doing that. Look, Andy Ruiz is like, just getting ready for war. He's standing up. Joshua, somebody massaging his head and shit. Bro, he was going through it. Look, he looked like he wanted to be there. I told y'all don't want to listen to me. You the champion with all the belts, and your body language is leaning on the ropes. Look, he's leaning on the ropes, people. Getting a massage, drinking water, stopping the ring walk to drink water. If you don't, he just shook his head, bro. No, bro. I swear, go watch. I wish I could show you this so bad, but they be snitching, so I'm not doing it. He's laying on the rope like that, and I swear he just said, and bro, he looked like he want to be there. He looks totally disinterested. The fight ain't even start. He laying on the rope, bro. I'm about to fight somebody, and bro. And the thing is, it's the art of war. You can't give. Andy Ruiz might have seen that type of stuff. Like, look. Andy Ruiz might have seen all this. You look totally uninterested. That's what I'm saying. You got to have a poker face. Go watch the ring walk. I'm telling you. I'm doing real life detective work. And I've seen this from the beginning. I know everyone has nerves, but certain people can curb them better. Look, Ruiz is still standing up, and Joshua, I like I said, I can't show you. Joshua's still getting a massage, and Ruiz is standing up, just doing his mouthpiece and standing up. Joshua's getting a fucking back massage, bro. That's like Oliver McCall shit. Look at his team. Like, damn, they're like, you good, bro? You good? Are you still tense? Bro, look at his face. He's leaning on the ropes with his head down. I believe in body language. Look. His team, like, you good? Oh, my. Y'all got to watch it. It looked like his team said he good, and he just shook his head, bro. Go watch this ring walk. That's all you got to do. Look at the faces. Look at Eddie Hearn's face. Look at Joshua's face. Look at the body language. Bro, I broke this down to a T. I seen it. I said it before. I did the 7 reasons before. Joshua, he's gonna have an uphill battle, bro. Because you have to find a way to circumvent these nerves. And then getting a sports psychologist and shit like that, it can't be the case, because some of these guys, whether they should be or not, they're confident. You know? Look at Ruiz is still standing up. I just implore you guys to watch this. New media. His team is, just ready for war. They don't look like super solemn like they're going to a funeral. Like they don't have no faith in their man. Everyone walking out with Joshua's entourage looked like solemn, like they knew, like they just witnessed a fight or, like an argument or something. Look, Andy Ruiz is up here bouncing. That's what I see from fighters getting ready for war. He's bouncing. Look. He's up here like bow, because he's getting ready for loosening up. Let's wait till they show Joshua again. Look at Ruiz, man. My man is loosening up side to side, tilting. Right? Now look at Joshua. I can't wait till they show Joshua again, because I know what I've seen. He's like this, getting loose right now, side to side, praying to God. Look, this is what I see from fighters. This man just said, just getting loose, ready for war. Now praying to God. Then he did the prayer chest. Now he praying to God. Let's see Joshua. I'm going to show when they pan the camera. See, you can't deceive cameras, and it's not an Instagram post where it's a still picture. Wait till they show Joshua again. Look, this motherfucker is still on the ropes. He's not even moving, bro. And you tell me I'm not onto something? Bro, oh my God, just please go watch. Andy Ruiz is like throwing punches or watch Canelo. I like Canelo when he warming up. Canelo be like, doing some shadow boxing lightweight, side to side bend, just trying to get loose. Floyd trying to get loose. Joshua, come on, bro. Andy Ruiz is doing all this like he gearing up to kick some ass. And look at Joshua. He's bigger than everyone, so you easily see him. He's sitting like a statue on the ropes, bro. Still. That's not normal for a elite level fight. Look, he looking at the camera. Look up, Marlon, say cheese. Bro, he's still sitting on the ropes. You're not even trying to get ready, bro. That's how I know you. I know there has to be nerves or the argument or you're not feeling it. Bro, he is not getting ready. Andy Ruiz, he's going through the same national anthems and whatever else was going on. And Andy Ruiz is like, getting ready, like trying to loosen up. Joshua like this, bro. Come on, man. Y'all say I don't know what I'm talking about. Like how you that like that's the most pompous thing I've ever seen. If you about to fight a guy that you weren't even originally supposed to fight, and he got fast hands, he has an amateur record of like 110-5 or some shit like that, and he getting up here trying to warm up and shit, stretch his neck, get ready for war. And your ass is just like, just perched on the ropes. Look at it. You tell me he's not checked out, bro. Who's he looking at? Keep playing and fidgeting with the mouthpiece. I know nerves when I see it. You got people massaging you. He's doing his eyebrows. He's blinking incessantly, looking up, looking down, bro. I know what I seen. Look, your team. They trying to calm you down. Look, he sees it on camera and shit. Bro, them nerves was fucking him up. Looking all the way, and bro. And then he looked to the crowd and did one of this, but it didn't look like he meant that. Because after he did that, this is what he goes back to. They're talking to him. Now he's doing some like warm up. He won't keep his mouthpiece still. What does he go back to? Perched on the shit. Bro, he did a fake ass like little warm up, and then now he back perched on this shit. Go watch this. Bro, go watch this and tell me this is not a man having a meltdown. A Britney Spears moment when she went ballistic. He doing it for the camera. His team keep talking to him. You already did you already did the work in the camp. What's your team keep saying, whispering to you nonstop and shit? He's thinking of a game plan. Remember, and he was like, "Oh, I'm the landlord. I'm in his head rent free." It looks like he's in his own head. I'm telling you, bro. He is still on these ropes. Go watch this. The only reason I'm not showing you this, look. Oh my God, bro. The guy is blinking. Looks like he's taking deep breaths, praying. There's nothing wrong with prayer, but look. These are separate shots. He's still laying on the ropes. The crowd. I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot for people to take in. It looks like he's falling apart. Look, there it is. I told you. Then he start wiping his eyes. I'm like, what the fuck? Bro, he's losing it in there. Look, he start wiping his eyes. I'm like, what the fuck? I noticed all this. Because then I thought he was crying. I was like, he crying in there. Like, I was like, what the fuck? What is that? Then he just randomly looked up. And look. Bro, he had a bad camp, man. He had a bad time. I feel bad for him now. Because he was going through whatever. You know, shit, I don't want to be no fighter because he was going through, bro. I'm done. You go watch it. If you don't believe it, man, go watch it. Go watch it from watch from the ring walk all the way to the before the bell, bro. He's spazzing out. He's like really like Oliver McCall. The moment got too big. The pressure, the physio, all that shit, bro. If you don't believe me, watch from the ring walk. Study. Look at everybody's face. Look at Eddie Hearn's face. Go watch and then go compare it to Joseph Parker and Takam and these other fights. Something went wrong, and I believe that story. They weren't feeling this. He wasn't feeling it. And I'm not taking anything away from Andy Ruiz. Y'all putting ignorant shit. Somebody said something about the cartels and he threw the fight. No, when did I ever say that? No, he didn't want to be there, bro. People have it's like the movie Final Destination. The kid Devin Sawa was like, I just had a fucking horrible premonition or a dream. Get me off this fucking plane. That is what happened to Anthony Joshua. Final Destination. He saw something. He felt something. He felt the camp wasn't doing it. And it's already, like I said, I question his mental frailty. He already has these issues, which is why he got a sports psychologist and shit. When he's winning, why would you get a see? And they never specify when he got the sports psychologist. He might have got dropped in camp and felt he was winning the sparring round and got dropped in camp. This is why he said on that interview, "Oh yeah, I got a sports psychologist and he's helping me. He's helping me. Blah blah blah. He's helping me because he said I beat Andy Ruiz, God willing." He kept saying that, God willing, if I beat Andy Ruiz, I think I could beat him. But what if he hits me with one big shot? Who says that? Why would you be worried about? He created his own panic room. Why would you be talking about block Max Dale? Get him the fuck out of here. Block Max, get him out of here. I don't care what he's talking about. These motherfuckers are liars. Get him out of here. No, block Max Dale immediately. Shooters, block this dude. They're not taking what we're working for and then trying to create some other shit. No, you hold this L, sir. Anyway, he created like a panic. Listen to what he said. The interviews are available. I did videos about it. What more do you want from me? He said, I got a sports psychologist. Here, you know what? Y'all want to fuck around? All right, I got you. See, y'all should have never started with me. I told you, because we going to uncover everything out this motherfucker. Y'all want to make it like I don't know what I'm talking about? All right, cool. All right, watch this. Watch what, bro. It's on now, bro. Watch how, watch, because you know there's a couple scragglers. Watch how I do. Watch how I do, and this ain't gonna take time. Ain't gonna take no time at all. Watch this. I don't know what's wrong with their website. Hold on. Something's wrong with their website, but I can still read the quote. Hold on. I told y'all to leave new media alone. See, something's wrong with it's like overlapping, but he's talking about getting a sports psychologist. This is the first time you had a sports psychology. We're improving. Hold on. Let me find the quote. I know. Oh, okay. Here it is. So I don't know what's wrong with this website, but it's all fucked up. It says Navy SEALs are put in situations where they are under a lot of pressure. And how do they react? How they're able to perform under pressure. I have a plan to beat Ruiz on Saturday, but then he goes out and clocks me. Look, he goes out and clocks me with the big shot. How do I deal with that situation? What fighter would put that into their head? That's a direct quote. Do you see what I'm saying? He says, I'm getting with the Navy SEALs turned psychologist, and he's helping me through the pressure, helping me like work through it. If I'm fighting, I have a plan to beat Ruiz, but if he clocks me with the big shot, then how do I deal with that? Once again, let me read the exact quote. He says, they're teaching me how to perform under pressure. I have a plan to beat Ruiz on Saturday, but then he goes out and clocks me with the big shot. How do I deal with that pressure? Question mark. Bro, that lets me know, or he should have never. Why would you tell people that? Why would you tell people, oh yeah, I have a plan to win, but what if he clocks me with the big one-hitter quitter? What do I do then? That means you're questioning yourself. You're questioning it. So to me, the whole sparring camp story makes sense because he probably got dropped in sparring or whatever. Like, man, I'm winning some of these rounds, and then I got dropped. So what the fuck? What if I don't want to be in America? And what if I'm in America and I'm winning the whole fight and I get clocked? And he said stuff like this in the past. He said like, oh, one loss shouldn't define my career. What if I lose? Or, losing, blah, blah, blah. And you motherfuckers mean to tell me that you believe that he was mentally equipped and ready to deal with Deontay Wilder. If he's wondering about a 5'12", 11 looking Andy Ruiz, who is a great fighter, but I'm just saying, profile-wise, Andy Ruiz doesn't look the part. Listen to me, people. I'll get to the super chat in a second. Listen to me. Old media is dead. Ruiz is someone who's being body shamed because of his physique. I told you don't sleep on that man. But that doesn't change the reality that people are body shaming him and not expecting him to win because of he looks tubby or whatever. He's chunky, chubby, whatever. This man is listed at 6'2". He looks a little bit shorter to me. And he looks, chubby. You're worried about if he catches you with one shot, then how can you old media fucks really believe if you're questioning a 5-week replacement who doesn't quote look the part? You're worried about his hands and his power and oh yeah, I have a plan to beat him, but if I get caught with a big shot, how do I handle it? How do I deal with that pressure? You mean to tell me a guy who's an inch taller than you, athletic as some of a bitch, and has more power than anyone in boxing or the division, from what he's seen. You mean to tell me he was the one pursuing? Joshua was the one pursuing? He was the one meet with me? Bro, it was all a fad. I'm telling you. It was all a fad. Eddie Hearn knows it. They know their fighter. They know what he's going through. They know if he has anxiety issues. They know if he has split personalities. They know if he has confidence issues, things like that. So what they did is try to play and manipulate the game, extend it out, and at best give Joshua every fighting chance to improve, to gain confidence, and won't. But the moment he beat Charles Martin, they took the opportunity, seized it. You have a bullseye on your back. You are a champion. So you have to be ready for whatever because other people are in line. Wilder has been a champion longer than you. So naturally, people are going to want to see you fight that man. 2 knockout artists. Period. If you're questioning, there's no way on God's green earth you could tell me you hired a sports psychologist and a guy that doesn't look the part and who looks tubby and has short ass arms, and he only had 5 weeks to train for you, right? You're questioning if he hit you with the big shot, but you wouldn't be questioning if Wilder hit you with a big shot. You wouldn't be questioning yourself if Luis Ortiz hit you with a big shot. Come on, bro. The writing is on the wall. It's over. There's no way. So that's like me. That's like a small person. I'm afraid about fighting them, but then Mike Tyson. I'm fearless and I don't want to fight Mike. I'm willing to fight Mike Tyson, but I don't want to fight this midget or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. That doesn't even make sense. And I'm not downplaying Andy Ruiz. That dude is dope. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying that he had 8-inch shorter arms than you. He had 5 weeks to prepare, right? He was much shorter than you. Those can't be said, and he doesn't have as much power as Wilder. Those same things cannot be said for Deontay Wilder. Those same attributes can't be said for Luis Ortiz. It is clear to me more than ever, even though I knew this to begin with, that Eddie Hearn, Eddie Rascal or whatever, played this game to try to manipulate the public. They had no intentions of fighting the people that we wanted to see them fight. If you're losing it and having a mental breakdown or pressure is causing you to collapse or whatever for an American debut, can you imagine if this person that you were slated to fight was Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder in America? Like they try to give you $50 million to do plus pay-per-view. If you are worried and in your head and living in your head and questioning Andy Ruiz in these different scenarios, fighting him in America when he didn't even have a full camp, we know Wilder, Joshua, both people would have full camps because that's not the type of fight you would put together last minute, right? So if you were stressed out about this, walking out in the ring walk, leaning like this, looked like you didn't want to be there, got knocked down and looked like you didn't want to be there, and then looked relieved when it was over, can you imagine what would have been the case had that person been Deontay Wilder, who fucking looks crazy? Like, if you anybody, when Wilder was looking at, to this day shit, this motherfucker looked like he was like it was gone. Like, this motherfucker was like, I was like, damn, he finna knock out media, or like, I don't know what was gonna happen. It looked like, I was like, what the fuck? This motherfucker going bad. I wouldn't put it this way. I wouldn't have wanted to been the to this day person. Me personally. Cause Wilder looked insane. Like he looked like, yo, people too. Like some crazy parent or something when the kid do, man, I told, put this shit down. Put that shit down. To this day. Like the motherfucker was snarling and shit, man. So if Wilder is intimidating and all this stuff, this all makes sense why Joshua did not want Wilder in the ring. Because he has anxiety issues. He doesn't want to be confronted with that. See, oh yeah, I like Klitschko and I like Povetkin and Ruiz, he's a good fella. Because you don't want to be met with that type of intensity. Wilder ain't finna, bro, I've been to Wilder fight, Brazil, the Brazil fight, the Stavern fight. Nobody was checking Wilder and he kept saying his piece. They're like, all right, come on, look at the camera. He was like, yeah, Stavern, I promise you, Stavern. Like, you can't hold a person like Wilder back. Joshua knows that. And, he didn't want that type of energy. That's why he's like, oh, I like the way Klitschko done handled it. Because Klitschko is Klitschko, and he's 41 years old, and he's going to act like a professional. He's a Ukrainian guy that went through the Olympics and stuff. Wilder's from the fucking hood. He came from nothing. He wasn't even supposed to be here. He started boxing for his daughter with spina bifida. He's coming from the mud. He's coming from a different environment than Klitschko. So Povetkin from Russia, all these dudes have different experiences. I'm not saying Russia is the, easiest place to grow up, but it's just different. Wilder's fucking hood. This motherfucker got a rocket launcher and shit like that. So this just destroys old media. Everything you've ever said, it destroys. Bro, if you're having anxiety issues with a late replacement Ruiz, then I can't believe you would be that confident to have a late replacement Luis Ortiz. Come on, bro. If you snapping over Ruiz and look checked out, but you wanted to fight Luis Ortiz? Come on, bro. Because Luis Ortiz, I was just next to him. He looked scary. That motherfucker looked like some angry dad you trying to take his daughter out to prom or something. Better have my daughter back, bro. And then, it goes without saying with Wilder, bro. Wilder is intimidating if you're on his bad side type shit. So the jig is up. I don't care what nobody says. The jig is up. Told you wouldn't like this, but they kept pressing the issue. They would not leave us alone. Corey Yellowman Jackson, salute. The bottom line is Joshua was such a great champion like the UK casuals say, then why is he getting knocked out in sparring? Nah, I mean, I don't agree with that because they're heavyweights. These motherfuckers can knock anybody out. So I don't agree with that, bro. I mean, thank you for the super chat, but I don't agree with that. Because, shit, what if Wilder got knocked out in sparring? David Hay hurt it. I mean, this sparring. Y'all do too much with that sparring shit, bro. The point is to spar, to learn, to get better, to improve, blah, blah, blah. Truth hurts, 5 pounds super chat. He actually looked relieved after the loss. That's what I said to people. I think ultimately it did him some good. It looked like a weight was lifted off his shoulders. Fact. Man, listen, I've said my piece. I've already destroyed old media. Best of luck to Anthony Joshua. I'm not even mad. I just, see, this is the thing. This was never about disliking Eddie Hearn or Anthony Joshua. It's about the truth. That's what it's always going to be about my channel. I told you, ain't shit coming through America without us. We're the fans. We're the paying customers. We new media. We Ego's army. The reason this was all caused is because Eddie Hearns and Anthony Joshua playing these games created an environment in boxing, just like Mayweather Pacquiao, where people, Eddie Hearn playing these proper gags and shit, asking people who Wilder was and shit like that. We not settling for that. And they try to play these games, and then they started bringing in unnecessary evil, an unnecessary type of fan. If you're just a boxing fan that supports Joshua, no problem, no bother. But then when you start going crazy and saying, oh, your American champ ain't shit, he getting knocked out in one round, and he's a pussy, and you taking it too far. You playing these games saying no one knows him, and that's why he lost to Fury, and you're just doing too much and bringing an unnecessary tension, to boxing. And then now when it's been found out that it wasn't what you guys thought, you mad at people like me. You mad at new media because I told you that wasn't a diamond. I told you that was a CZ. Told you that wasn't true. I told you that it was cubic zirconian. And now you're going to try to flip it on me. Nah. And now you're going to beg for mercy. Nah. Can't be no mercy. There should have been mercy from the beginning. When me and King Corleone was telling you, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. So nah, there can't be no mercy. We're going to talk about this every single day, for the rest of time until you guys get it. I told you, we are here and we're here to stay. They wanted a war. They wanted to start all this proper DOSA and all this shit. Okay, cool. And it's not just the UK. There's coon channels. Listen, y'all got to stand for something. All them coon channels, all them old media channels are you going to support them now? Are you going to give them views? When you just found out everything? Bro, if Anthony Joshua had an anxiety attack and it looks to be like that makes sense. I just showed you. What the fuck would have happened if that was Wilder, bro? If you had an anxiety attack over Andy Ruiz, no disrespect to him, but he doesn't look the part. He does not look the part. Wilder looks the part and hits harder and is more confrontational. Andy Ruiz is like, yeah, I'm just going to show the people, all the haters. He like his whole swag is different. He's not like Joshua. I mean, like Wilder. Like Wilder's like sermons and shit. The baptism is among us, and they know that. That's why they kept their fighter away from Wilder. They know Wilder talking about killing people and shit. Bro, if you have anxiety issues, do you want to fight the motherfucker who's proven power and is talking about killing his opponents in the ring? Let's just use some simple fucking logic like we've been telling you. If you have anxiety issues in general, or you don't want to fight Andy Ruiz, or you're worried about if Andy Ruiz hits you with a guy who doesn't look the part. I told you it's a disrespect to not respect his skill set and his pedigree, but he doesn't look the part. That's why Skip Bayless and Stephen A. Smith and Shannon Sharp are all putting Butterbean and all this stupid shit because they don't know shit about boxing. But he doesn't at best look the part, right? So if you're worried about a guy who's much smaller than you that doesn't look the part because you maybe study the game and know he's good, right? Then how could you not be worried about the motherfucker who's an inch taller than you, hits harder than you, a lot more aggressive in fighting, and also a lot more aggressive in his speech, in his delivery, and the way he's going to press you? This is why they banned Wilder from the ring, which is what I've been telling you, because they know Joshua probably would not like that. He would, maybe he gets embarrassed because Wilder's like yelling at him or something. I don't know. I don't know what he got going on. But again, if you were having a panic attack and didn't want to come out and the father's mad at Eddie Hearn because he pushed forward with the event and you're trying to pull out of the fight, bro, that's a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes, which goes to the 7 reasons I question Joshua's mental strength. So it just, if someone tells you who they are, you got to believe them, period. Like if there's this many warning signs, that there's no way I can believe that Joshua was pursuing. Just like I told you from the beginning, if you're worried about Andy Ruiz catching you with one shot, why wouldn't you be worried about the one person who is one-shotting people? Andy Ruiz hasn't really one-shot knocked out anyone that I remember. So why would you be worried about that? Why would you put that in your head? Floyd Mayweather has a great boxing quote. He said, I don't think about losing. He said, I'm a winner. I don't think about losing. He said, because if you think about losing, then you're going to lose. So all I think about is winning. Floyd told you that. Whether he really internally feels that way or not, that's what he's telling you. Why would Joshua give up so much of the game? Because he has vulnerabilities. He has insecurity issues. He has mental lapses or whatever. Why would you even tell someone you have a sports psychologist and let a fucking... Boxing is not like that. You got to have a poker face, bro. You have a poker face. Why would you do an article and let them quote you and interview you and say, yeah, I got a sports psychologist. He's helping me deal with pressure. Why would you tell people that? Even if you did it on the low, on the slide, that's cool. But why would you tell? And why would you make damaging statements? Andy Ruiz is trying to better his life and his livelihood and knock you out. And he has power and fast hands. Why would you say, what if Andy Ruiz catches me with a shot? You putting the doubt there. You putting the insecurity out there. You think motherfuckers go to prison like, man, what if I get raped in my cell? What the fuck? I mean, nobody like that I know wants that to happen, but I wouldn't even put that in the atmosphere. If you're going to prison, ain't nobody gonna say that. Oh, what if I get my shit pushed in? And God forbid, ain't nobody finna this shit. bring that up. Even if you know you're going to prison, you know it's a possibility of course. But ain't nobody going to like talk about it like that openly. Yeah, I know I'm going to prison in 2 days. What if I get my shit pushed in? You know? What if they catch me in the shower, drop the soap? Like, ain't nobody going to suggest that. That's what I'm saying. I would never even say no shit like that, bro. Obviously, it's a reality that does happen in prison. You know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't put that out there like that. Like, yeah, it's a possibility Andy Ruiz could catch you, but why would you openly do an interview and say, "Oh, what if Ruiz catch me with a big shot? I'm learning how to deal with pressure." This is the 10-year plan and all that. That's why I told you. I predict this whole thing. I said it sounds like they baby Joshua. This is why. He has panic attacks or anxiety or whatever the situation is. That's why he sent me a copyright strike. You know, and then when I responded to him, and then I challenged, I'm not saying he's afraid of me because he'll knock me out. That's cool, whatever, you know. But when I responded, he didn't even respond to me. Like that, those are the actions of like somebody. Like, why would you, I'm a known YouTuber. Why would you send me a copyright strike over some bullshit at that? Like I stole something from you. Crazy. That's what I'm saying. You have to look for the red flags. The red flags. This man sent me a copyright strike from his email. Like, damn, it's not even that serious, bro. You could have just said, take the video down. I get money. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll take the video down, you know, or cut out the 10-second Instagram clip you post. That's just weird. You know what I'm saying? That's weird behavior. Because if I have a problem, I go straight to the source. If I say, when I see you, I need to talk to you, then I need to talk to you. It ain't going to be different when I see you. Like I said, I'm coming out to Dipset, I'm coming out to Biggie, you know, Lil Kim. And then when you talk to other people, you're trying to impress them. I'm coming out to Frank Sinatra. I'll come out to, you know, the Bee Gees. What? It's all over the place. And now you're starting to see what I've been seeing. Period. Now, this makes it hard because now the truth is coming out. So now you have this to battle with. You know what I'm saying? That's an uphill battle. I can't tell another man what they can and can't do, but now the insecurities and doubts are out. Now it's coming out. You were knocked out in sparring. You know, Andy Ruiz got the ultimate position. That's why you have to have a poker face in this sport. I'm telling you, when the fighters like Gabe Rosado and shit like that, they be hurting them as fuck, but they push on, keep trucking. Selesky hurt Gabe Rosado. He kept trucking. You can't show signs of weakness like that. You know what I'm saying? You can't show those signs of weakness because people look at that. That's like a shark. Blood in the water to sharks. They're going to sense that. Wilder sensed it. That's why he started pressing his line and said, I'm going to smoke him out. We're going to see, because Wilder from the hood. I'm not saying the UK don't have no hoods, but Wilder is from the fucking hood. He's dealt with probably racism. He's dealt with street fights. And I'm not saying Joshua never dealt with some of those things, but it's just two different types of people. And I called it, Wilder called it, etc. That's why you see Wilder's for the people, like he's down for the culture. Like, yo, people too. Joshua, they asked him about racism. He talking about if someone's racist, put your arm around them and explain to them how that's not cool. Man, fuck that. I ain't. So a person called me the N-word or some shit. Oh, you get out of here, monkey. Like, and I'm supposed to put my hand around him? Who says shit like that, bro? I'm gonna put my hand around somebody just call me the N-word and teach them. Man, this is some Reading Rainbow type bullshit. I ain't teach you shit. Teach you how to get stomped the fuck out, bro. What the fuck? He said, oh yeah, if someone's racist, then you teach them the right way. I ain't teach them shit. Teach you how to get your fucking teeth kicked in. Fuck is you talking about, bro? If somebody's racist and they calling you stuff like that, yeah, we're gonna teach you. We're gonna teach you how to get Timberland up. What the fuck? I ain't putting my hand on somebody racist. Man, pull up, bro. Yeah, you gonna get curb stomped and shit, fucking around with people, calling people racist names and shit. Joshua, yeah, we gotta teach them. I ain't teaching them shit. He talking about we gotta teach them. That's why, you see it. Barry Hearn, he talking about slave trade. That was wrong. It was wrong. Joshua didn't say nothing about it because he don't care. It don't bother him. Imagine Shelly Finkel like, yeah, back in my day, We used to call you boy. Wilder would not accept that. I promise you that. And I'm not trying to create a divide between him and Shelly Finger. I'm just using the excuse, Or if Eddie Hearn or Barry Hearn said, get off my lawn, something crazy. See what happened. I'm just telling you, man. I'm just telling you, bro. Different types of people. And Wilder sensed it. That's why he was pushing his line like that. Like, if you from the hood, you understand this stuff. If you from the hood or anywhere that got, middle class, rough neighborhoods and shit, and you seen shit, you live life, you see it. You know who's about what and who's like. Wilder, he felt like Joshua was getting all 70,000 Brits and stuff. All right, come to America and fight. You a champ. Kovalev come to America and fight. He fought some of his biggest fights. He fought in other people's backyard. I told you, I'm like the baby. I'm the truth. Block Debo got it. I don't care what none of these dudes say, to be honest. See how it's always some pussy ass shit? Oh, you sound like an AJ hater, bro. Everything I'm saying has basis and merit. If you can't stomach it, then you go put your arm around the racist and all that other bullshit. Kumbaya, that shit. Bro. Once again, I get blamed because I speak what's real in boxing or whatever. Smash the like button, man. That's why, like I said, that's why Wilder pushed it. And like I said, Eddie Hearn and them played a game that they couldn't win because what your fighters, beefs are or aren't. And they tried to mask it and hide it and create this like buzz. But you knew you had the fighter that didn't want to fight immediately. And you tried it. You tried it. You tried it and tried to sell it some America. But this is America, Jack. This is different. You can't just come in someone else's territory and try to bamboozle the crowd, and control the media. And I blame some of the UK media too, because y'all don't hold nobody to this. Everything I'm saying has base and it has merit. And people are still playing this game. Oh, you sound like a Joshua. Hey, what is it? I'm not hating on Joshua by telling you what I feel. You guys got to stop being sensitive babies. So everybody else can have an opinion, but then the moment I got an opinion, I shook up the world. I'm just hating it. Like, stop it, bro. And you're not gonna come over here and buffalo and buff nobody into not having an opinion. Not new media. It's not happening. You think everyone else, Freddie Roach say whatever the fuck, Abel can say stuff that some of it don't make sense. Oh, black fighters fight like this and stuff. And then the moment I speak, then all of a sudden it's like, oh yeah, let's kumbaya and blah blah blah. No. Block Capui AB. Man, get these motherfuckers out of here, bro. I run box. It's okay. Now they mad at me and they mad at the gang because it's out there. Let's see if AJ takes the immediate rematch. Andy Ruiz carries a lot of momentum in that situation. Andy Ruiz carries a lot of momentum in that situation, people. Hold on 1 second. Man, YouTube is fucking up, bro. Bro, YouTube got to get this shit right, bro. This shit is so fucking annoying. I had a video the whole time I've been talking, and it was supposed to have been published, and it was not even. It hasn't been published this whole time. It said there was an error. Like, man, they gotta get this shit right, bro. I should have been getting views. Man, I should have been getting views on that video, bro. Like, really? It didn't publish? Man, this is old media's worst fear, bro. This is old media's worst fear. Everything that they say is coming to a screeching halt. You must have just came here. Did AJ father want to fight Eddie Hearn? We've already discussed all that. You got to watch the replay. I'm not going over this whole shit again, bro. I've been on here for 2 hours. You clearly came late. This is what happens when people don't pay attention. This is what happens when people are out here playing games and shit. Eddie Hearn played a game like they couldn't really win. If you knew your fighter didn't want, like, that's what I'm saying. That's why I keep relating it to street shit, because you see this in the street. You see it in the street. Like, where someone will be wolfing and stuff, and you know they don't really act like that or whatever, but then they talking like gangsting on the internet or some shit. And you're like, what the fuck? Okay. And then when you see them, or, you know, whatever the situation is, it's not the same energy. So you're like, okay, you're not about what you was wolfing. That's, you know, that's what we say in the Bay. You was clearly wolfing. That's what Eddie Hearn did. Now, like I keep saying, Eddie Hearn's in a bad spot. Because if you had a person who mentally crumbled or had a panic anxiety attack, went through it, do you put him right back into that, where it's do or die with Andy Ruiz? Or do you just let them belts go? That is the true question. That is the true question. Because if if people feel how they feel right now, if Joshua loses again, right away, straight away, then what does that do for his brand? Situation 6, $1. Bro, that's a dangerous spot to be in for Eddie Hearn. Ortiz's style is all wrong for Joshua. Ortiz's ring Q, on another level, and he's a southpaw. And see, that's what, none of that bullshit made sense. You go, oh yeah, Joshua, he wanted to fight Luis Ortiz. So why would he be living in his head?
This is real deal. This is real deal. Easy work.
Bro, this is sad. This is sad for old media. This is like the worst things that could happen. So now they're saying Joshua let's just recap. Now they're saying Joshua got badly knocked out in camp, and he was rattled, and he wanted the event closed, and he had a panic attack, right? So if that was going on behind the scenes, and his father wanted the event canceled, and Joshua looked weirded out, and he looked zoned out, and he looked checked out in the fight, you know, all things that indicate that story would be true. You really wanted to tell me that he wanted to fight Luis, or him and his team, knowing they got knocked out in sparring or whatever. You really want me to believe that Luis Ortiz was the real one ducking, where no contract was sent. It was just a number through text. And Luis Ortiz really didn't want to fight, and Ortiz's team wanted to fight. Remember, Eddie Hearn messed up, man. This shit is backfiring bad. This is backfiring real bad. He said, I'm going to triumphantly expose Luis Ortiz. And then after the fight, the UK and UK media do an interview or do the necessary research and find out that Joshua, according to World Boxing News, which is a credible UK media website, find out Joshua was badly hurt and rocked or stopped, knocked out, knocked down badly, whatever, in training camp in Miami. And let Eddie Hearn tell it, Luis Ortiz is the one that didn't want to fight. Luis Ortiz is not the A side. Luis Ortiz had already lost to Wilder. He didn't have really much to lose and everything to gain. Block BT3. But remember, Eddie Hearn said, I'm going to triumphantly expose Luis Ortiz. I was like the only one that didn't turn on Luis Ortiz and say, hey, there's probably more than meets the eye with that story. Yes, different people in the camp were arguing about the money, but that happens when you have limited time to discuss this stuff. But I said, I can't consider that a duck. If they really wanted to fight Luis Ortiz, why didn't they pick him instead of Gerald Miller? Full camp for both. Everyone else turned on Luis Ortiz and said he ducked. Me, like always, I don't go with the crowd. 10 toes down. Now I sit back and reap all the benefits. Let's talk about it. If Anthony Joshua fighting a smaller person that doesn't look the part because he looks like the kid from Up or he looks chunky or whatever, with short arms, if that had you looking solemn and looking spaced out and like you didn't want to be there and your dad did not want you to fight because they're saying he got knocked out in sparring camp, you really want me to believe that they were hardcore pushing for an even bigger guy than Andy Ruiz, who's a southpaw, which is totally different than Ruiz or Gerald Miller, right? So you want to switch to a southpaw work. He has all this shit playing on in his head, hiring a sports psychologist to help him. What if Ruiz catch me with the shot, one punch? You really want me to believe that they were after Luis Ortiz, bro? With the 5-week camp. So little time to switch gears and train for a different style. Bro, it's over for old media. There's no recovery. If Ruiz had you like living in your head and the moment too big for you, then what would Luis Ortiz or Wilder do? Guys who were bigger, guys who probably bigger puncher, and then Ortiz is a southpaw. How would that been? But let Eddie Hearn tell it. Luis Ortiz was ducking $7 million. You know, Eddie Hearn, as I surmised, as I predicted, he reached out to the team to save face with knowing, just to make it look like it was there. The moment he seen there was discord in the team and the fight wasn't going through, because keep in mind, they have multiple different people that they're negotiating, Michael Hunter and whoever else. They're negotiating through several different people. $2 super chat. Who knocked out AJ in sparring? I don't know. You go ask him. I don't know.
This the real deal. This the real deal. This the real deal.
It don't matter. Ask him. They said it's that KBL dude. I don't know who it was. What? You tell me. If you don't, okay, say it's a rumor or whatever, you don't believe it. Then okay, then explain why he looked like that walking out. Explain like he was resting on the ropes like he didn't want to be there. Explain why his dad, after the loss, was attacking him. We've seen other people lose and their fathers don't attack the promoter or go to cuss them out. So you tell me. So, there's too many loose ends for old media to try to bounce back from this, bro. Especially when that puzzle piece, when you lay it there, would make sense for everything else. Sports psychologist lying and saying it was a physio that cut up and busted up your face, and then switching it and saying that it was a line in the camp. Why did he say it was a line in the camp then? They said, how you get the marks in your face? He said, a line in the camp. So if that story is not true, that's what I'm saying. That's what happens when people lie. When people lie, sometimes they tell you the truth, and then they throw in lies, and you got to sift through it to see what's the truth. Just like cops. This is like cops. This is like First 48. Same thing. People, oh man, I don't know who pulled the trigger, but I was there. And then you do a little digging, jam them up, ask them more questions, get more testimony, look for more evidence, and then you find out, okay, you said you left the party at 9, and then we have your cell phone receipts, and you made a call, and the cell phone tower shows that you were at the party, still in the vicinity. You said you went all the way back home. And then all right, man, because they know they got caught up. So come on, bro. It's over. It's over, bro. It's over. If he had a massive panic attack and his pops wanted the event canceled, then what would it have been had it been Deontay Wilder, bro? Because that's the guy that everyone wanted you to fight. So that would have been even more pressure, and it would have been even more scary because of how Wilder acts and how his knockout power. And bro, come on, bro. Same thing with Luis Ortiz. That would have been bad too. If you had a panic attack, then how you gonna have a panic attack with an experienced Cuban? If you were questioning if Ruiz hit you, he has short ass arms, bro. Luis Ortiz and Wilder got long arms, closer or longer than yours, closer to your arm length or longer. I don't know off the top of my head, but I do know Andy Ruiz, and Andy Ruiz just seemed the more confident fighter in there. How is Joshua got a good jab? How is Andy Ruiz out jabbing you? Just look at it. Just look at everything I say. How are you getting out jabbed by a guy with shorter arms? That's not a good sign. How are you the taller, much bigger looking fighter, longer arms, and you backing up? Seven reasons. Seven reasons. Seven reasons. Look what someone just sent me. Anthony Joshua's father has publicly stated that Joshua suffered a panic attack in the dressing room before the fight, delaying his ring walk. His father asked Eddie Hearn to call the fight off as Joshua didn't look well. Eddie responded by saying he will be fine when he gets in the ring. This is the reason Anthony Joshua's father confronted Hearn in the ring after the fight. Yeah, and that's what happens because the pops is looking out for his son. Bro, they not fucking with me. I told you. 7 reasons. That came out before any of this came out. I didn't know what was going on, but I sensed it. Now I look like a fucking legend forever because the 7 reasons was on point. Mental composure, the pressure, Wilder's performance, not being consistent with what you say, bro. Bro, I expect to see a lot of donations come. Man, y'all got it, bro. I'm doing something that's ain't been done in boxing, bro. I'm going against the machine. I'm going to, whether I get like I'm risking getting credentials pulled because people play these little games and shit just to be so truthful, bro. I'm doing something that ain't never been done because that's who I am as a person. I'm a natural born leader. They're saying his pops just confirmed that he had a panic attack. Fighting in America. I told you all this. Comfort zones. That's why he wanted to fight and keep it in the UK and all this shit, bro. So if you had a panic attack with Ruiz, who other people thought you were just going to blow through, why are you having a panic attack for him? What would it have been if it was Deontay Wilder? I mean, I'm not trying to be funny. I'm a big dude. If I had to fight Ruiz, I don't want to fight either of them, you know? But if I had to fight Ruiz or if I had to fight Wilder, I would pick Ruiz. You know, I'm not saying I'm the fighter. I'm not trying to see Ruiz coming up with the smoke and hitting my head and shit. But I'm just saying, if I had to, if it was like gun in my head and then someone's like, fight him or fight him, I would choose Ruiz because I'm not trying to get straight. You ain't finna Dominic Brazil me and have me making snow angels and shit. So I'm just being truthful. You know? That's who I would pick. So if you had a panic attack on Ruiz, who people gave no chance to, what the fuck would have happened if it was Wilder, where everything was riding on the fight and you were fighting in America? You know, so now this explains 50 mil being turned down in America. You know you yourself as a person. You know if you got your shit together. This would explain not replacing with Dillian White last minute. Because Dillian White is, he's a savage. He's been looking good. This explains not fighting Dillian White and him pricing himself out. Or just not fighting him next in the UK or in the USA. This explains not choosing Luis Ortiz. Dillian White looked really good in his last fight with Derek Chisora. So now it explains that. This is sad, bro. Shout out to Rick Martin, $1 super chat. Appreciate you. This is sad, man. And old media was running around like I didn't know what I was talking about. Now they saying AJ's pops is confirming.
This the real deal. This the real deal. Easy work. This the real deal. This the real deal. This the real deal. Easy work.
Caddy man, you see, I'm not trying to be rude, but some of you guys make questions. You ask questions you can answer yourself. You can answer yourself if you listen. He said, why didn't he have a panic attack fighting Klitschko? Because he was training for the Klitschko. Maybe he had a better camp with Klitschko. He was fighting at Wembley where he's comfortable versus Klitschko. Klitschko was coming off of a loss. Klitschko was 41. Klitschko was the original opponent. You guys can answer these own fucking questions. I don't know what the fuck. He didn't have a panic attack, but the whole circumstances behind the Klitschko fight was different. Maybe he didn't just get knocked out in sparring. Maybe he didn't feel as much pressure because he was fighting at home. You know, maybe he liked his odds with Klitschko being 41 and not being as aggressive. This is a totally different fight. The fact that some people are test takers, but they don't have smarts, street smarts. Some people can execute and study for a test and memorize shit. That's why I seen a study. They said C students become millionaires more often than A plus students. Reason being is A plus students be dead set in their way and they get rattled easily because they're good with, some people can just read chapter 1 through 6, retain the information and remember what they read and then take a test on it and then, ace that. But they don't have ingenuity. They don't know how to improvise. They don't have the creativity. Whereas a C student might not be the test taker, might not be the greatest test taker. I'm killing y'all with analogies too. This is bad. The C student might not be, C plus student or whatever, might not be the best test taker, retain all information, but they're just all around good. They know how to problem solve in life in general. I've met a lot of people that are academically smart, but they're not street smart. It's just different strokes for different folks. Cursor said, Ego, you fucking up old media, bro. Bro, I told you what I came to do. Jamie Davies. You see how they all do the same stuff. This guy's an idiot, I'm out. They have to make a scene. You think people are going to follow you? You think they're going to follow you because you out and we don't even know who you are? I'm an idiot for what? No, see, bro, that's what I'm saying. All that old media shit is dead. Bro, we got old media fucked up in this game. They're still trying the old tactics. It's like, we've already proven your methods to be fake. I'm stupid, yet you're not going against anything that I've said. You're not justifying, you're not coming up with why Eddie Hearn was approached by Joshua's father. You're not explaining why Joshua looked shook before the fight, why he looked relieved after the fight. It's just, I'm stupid. And you want people to believe that. Good luck with that. I'm giving you a theory that's supported by what we know. Okay, bro, I'm destroying old media. You guys are getting to watch a Floyd Mayweather ass whooping. Again, look at the puzzle pieces. Radio Raheem asked, hey, what happened to your face, man? Oh, yeah, just some physio shit. And even Radio Raheem looked like, oh, okay. Like, what? He's like, physio stuff, what's that? And he's like, oh, physio, just recovery. Because he didn't want to admit to Radio Raheem that, he had a rough camp or whatever. He didn't want to show no signs. But then after new media started making videos and people started talking, like, that don't make sense. Physio? Like, who's your physio? I remember I said, who's your physio? Ike Turner? Why would your face be? You don't go to a place like that. That's like me saying I went to a cryotherapy and then I come out and my face is beat up. What the fuck does that got to do with cryotherapy? Cryotherapy is recovery. So if I go to a cryo, I shouldn't be crying, yo. Oh my God. I said, if I go to cryo, I shouldn't be crying, yo. Bars. You gonna go to cryotherapy and then your face is marked up. That's not the nature of that type of recovery. Recovery is supposed to be just like it suggests. Recovery, relax, recuperation, rest. Like casein protein. That's supposed to help you recover. And then he switched from physio to saying there was a line in the camp, which is why I got my war wounds. Because he realized that nobody believed his lie. He realized that new media didn't believe his lie. So how many chances do people get when they keep switching what they're saying? Rick Martin, $2 super chat. Bro, these dudes, the more you guys squirm, the worse it gets for you. This is why people didn't believe this stuff. He said a physio see, that's what I'm saying. You can't, there's only certain amount of things. If you have fear, if you have insecurities, you can only fake it to some degree if you don't believe what you're saying. Look, UK magazine. I Spy. Anthony Joshua suffers nasty black eye and build up to Ruiz fight. Amid concerns, Brit Starr was hurt in sparring. Look, this was before the fight. People were onto it, and he knew it. And this was your big American debut. This is why he had a panic attack, bro. Look, it's too much pressure, dog. I told you with new media. Look, they seen the black eye. He tried to wear makeup. Daily Mail, another UK media. No one really does that to me in sparring. Oh my gosh. Oh fuck. I've been fucking up this game. Remember when I talked about, go look at my video about him sparring. And I'm like a physio? I'm like, how does a physio mess up your face? So you walk in with a clean face and you leave a physio recovery, right? And then now your face is marked up. It's like, the only things that recovery things that leave like marks are cupping and shit like that. Acupuncture maybe. You might have marks or some shit. Those types of physical therapies, right? Remember when I said this? I swear to God I said this, bro. Y'all know it. Y'all know I said all of this stuff. Watch my video about physio. I said, who's your physiologist? Ike Turner? I said, that don't even make sense to me. I said, AJ must think we're dumb. I told you, AJ's not necessarily the sharpest knife in the drawer. He's not good on the spot. I said these things. So he just came up with something. Because he knows the word or something. Try to use big words. That don't. I know big words. That don't. What is a big word? Like that don't. You just gonna say some technical shit and no one knows what it means or no one can research it. Oh yeah, physio. I got marks on my face because of physio. And then out of nowhere he's like, oh yeah, it didn't happen from sparring. Nobody does that to me in sparring. And I'm like, you sound guilty. Radio Raheem didn't even say it happened in sparring. Guilty conscience. I said that, bro. Oh my, fuck y'all. I'm gonna pull this shit up. I'll make sure you remember. No one really does that to me in sparring. Anthony Joshua claims his black eye was caused by his physio as he sports a bruised face ahead of Andy Ruiz Jr. I remember specifically, I said, why did you say that? Why did you say that? Nobody really does that to me in sparring. See, you told, and I was like, it sounded like you told on yourself because Radio Raheem didn't even say anything about what caused it. He just asked you what caused it. Remember, like, I remember what I said. This shit is so fresh in my mind. It's like when Juice killed that old dude in the liquor store. And they're like, why the fuck did you shoot him? You didn't have to shoot him. He gave us some money. And he was like, Fat Boy said his name. He made a move. Like, he didn't make no move. bro. And I was like, why did he say? I said he must think we're dumb. You know, you just said nobody does that to me in sparring. Where did that come from? He didn't, bro. That's what I'm saying. When you lie, look, y'all ain't doing this to me. I'm the number one physio. Search AJ and physio. I'm the number one. I'm the king of this new media shit, bro. I'm the number one search for physio. I told you, new media is here. I'm the number one 6 days ago, before the fight. But the part you guys seen the title, I guess he has some cuts and bruises on his face, and you can even see it on the camera. You know, watch the link in the description. And he has some bruising, cuts, and Raheem asked him about it and say, hey, you know, one thing we're not necessarily used to seeing is you have some marks on your face. You know, what's that about? You know, and he says, oh, just the marks on my face. Oh, that's just physio. That's just physio. Okay, you know, and Radio Raheem said, like, you know, what is that? Like, you know, I have questions about, like, what is physio? What are you talking about? And he's like, oh, you know, just like recovery and rehab. This is what I'm talking about. I don't know if Joshua, you know, undermines the intelligence of other people, but this doesn't really make sense to me. You know, this doesn't make sense to me. Here's a Google search, physiology. For those that don't know, I just want you guys to see. Detective. The branch of biology that deals with the normal functions of living organisms and their parts. The way in which a living organism or bodily parts function. So, if you know about physio or physiology as it's called, it's kind of like physical therapy. You know, people like Drake's producer, he has MS. He might go to a physiologist, you know, because they try to correct. Bro, they getting stomped. Who's your physiologist? Ability. Look. We'll click on this. What is physiotherapy? Physiotherapy helps restore movement, you know, chiropractors, things of that sort, acupuncturists, you know, things like that. You know, just someone who's going to help you. You have to take care of your body, your temple, and stuff like that. There's a lot of money riding on your fights. It says physiotherapists help people affect pain and prevent while helping them remain independent. So we broke down physiologists. Basically, physiotherapy is a degree based with different systems in the body, things like that. You know, grip something and practice strengthening your forearms and get your range of motion back, shit like that. So I don't know if Joshua was joking because he didn't really laugh, or, you know, I don't know if there's British humor or as they write it, humor or whatever, but that sounds weird. I don't know how he got it, but, you know, the likely candidate would be something like sparring, you know. Oh my God, bro. He said he purposely. I'm a legend. I'm a fucking legend. I just, bro, something, you know, I know I said it, but I just, there's no other. Look, this is before the fight. All of this published May 27th. Boxingego. The videos are still up, bro. I told you I beat a murder case. I said I don't know the details because see, I don't speak on what I don't know. I don't know how he got it. But what you just told me sounds like a crock of shit. That's what I do know. I said, I don't know how he got it, but the likely candidate would be sparring. Oh my gosh, bro. I'm the stream god. Listen. Whatever. But that sounds weird. I don't know how he got it, but, you know, the likely candidate would be something like sparring, you know, where you get hit in the face. And he purposely said, oh, none of my sparring partners do that to me. So it sounds kind of like a fib, to be honest, because I can't understand why a physiologist would create injury. Like they're supposed to give you advice, coach you, you know, help restore your range of motion, and, you know, get you right. That's like going to a chiropractor and then you come back with cuts and marks on your face and a black eye. Like, what kind of methods do they have where you would show war wounds? So it sounds like something he gained in sparring, but, you know, he's not copping to. Very weird. It's very weird that he said that, but you guys can watch it and let me know what you think. Another interesting take. Oh my gosh, bro. This shit, like I said, you motherfuckers don't take risks. Y'all pussy. I'm out here showing my face, saying what I said, and then now I get to live like a pharaoh, like a goddamn pharaoh, bro. Block Luis Rowe. You a hating ass motherfucker. Get him off here. You talking about you amaze yourself? No, I amaze the boxing world. Fuck what you talking about, bro. See, that's what I'm saying. All the UK and all these other people, all these other media and coon channels and shit, they not real enough to say the shit I'm saying. I'm saying how I feel, telling you. Freudian slip. Exactly. Bro, all my work is contained. That's why I give you guys a little I'm Roy Jones. Y'all must have forgot. I told you, I'm like physio. That don't make sense. Now it's coming out he got knocked out in sparring. But who was the one to say that? Hey, this shit, physio. What? That sounds like a fib. I don't know how it happened, but a likely candidate is sparring. I said all of this stuff, and y'all said I'm the one capping. Okay, and then I talked about it. He switched it and said that he got the marks from a sparring partner, bro. And you want this with me and Wilder, bro. I need Wilder's phone number, bro. I never get every time I see him, I never get it. I need to get Wilder's phone number. I need it ASAP, man. I need to start talking to Wilder because this with me and Wilder told you guys. This is what we told you. It all makes sense now. This is why he looked relieved after. So once again, we told all you British fucks and all you UK and all you coon channels, all you old media channels, we told you that why would we believe that Wilder and Finkel and Al Heyman are the one that's lying when we're uncovering lies as we go from Eddie Hearn and Barry Hearn and Anthony Joshua? It is not remaining consistent. How am I supposed to believe a team that keeps getting caught and tripping over their own feet? Bro, I really don't think old media can come back from this. We are it. Jonathan Walker, $2 super chat. Deontay Wilder all day, bro. Look.
This the real deal. This the real deal. This the real deal. Easy work.
Joshua dismisses concerns about swollen eyes ahead of world title fight. Pressure burst pipes, people. Pressure burst pipes. He knew what happened in sparring, and it carried on. And he was trying to put on the face and smile all on Instagram, but that nobody believes that. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't just smile and then people like that's what I'm saying. You, like my mom used to say, you got to get your lies together. You know, you got to get your lies together. Even if you are going to lie, you sound crazy lying and then keep switching it. I can't trust that. I told you that. Once again, bro, I'm destroying old media. This is sad for y'all. He said it was physio. Then listen. Listen. I'm going to cut the beat so y'all can hear.
My little robot.
I'm going to cut the beat for you.
Mr. Peanut is using it right now.
Watch.
Showing a few scars of battle. Does that show how serious you've been taking? Can you tell us about the eye? It's this. I don't want to point at your face, but underneath your left eye.
See, trying to change the subject. He says, "Oh, I don't want to point in your face," and he said, "Haha, you just pointed," switching the subject because he don't want to talk about it.
So I thought was sparring and lying because I really didn't want to take this kind of serious.
See, try to laugh it off. No, bro, you can't laugh. See, look, keep eager to switch the subject. He said, "Oh, what happened? You got some black eyes." This is Sky Sports. This is his home network, or whatever.
What I thought was sparring and lying because I really didn't want to take this kind of serious. Lions in the camp. No, I'm Waxley. I'm team Waxley out here. So I'm going to shout that. But regardless,
It's just been tough, difficult training. I'm a fighter, so the scars and stuff. Look at my hands and stuff. That's just another like added war wound to my list of scars. So yeah, that's all it is, man.
See? Bro, old media is fucking dust. I told you can't fuck, because the truth always comes out. So how you gonna fuck with that? So I showed you. You just said it was physio. People reported that was physio. And then you get back to UK, your home, and I guess you don't want to lie to them. So you say, oh, yeah, it's just a couple war wounds. I've had a tough camp, taking this camp serious. Bro, why would I believe anything? Now, and I'm supposed to believe you wanted Wilder. So you were the one stalking Wilder, and we've already caught you up in 1,000 lies. Pressure burst pipes, man. Physio went to this. Walking out to Dipset or Biggie went to Sweet Caroline or Sinatra. I can't trust that. I can't trust that. So that's what I'm saying. You're better off just keeping it a buck in this game with new media around. Block Frank Williams. We the truth. Man, I'm the truth. Cold Card Cam. I'm the truth. Yeah. Everything we said. And now new media just stuck. So good luck. I want to see their channels. I want to see if their channels thrive after this. Are y'all gonna give them views when I just exposed the game? So everyone that said the opposite of what I said, you gonna keep going back to them? Then we know you're not real boxing fans, because you guys took the vicious L. You've been saying all the opposite of what I've said. So now what do y'all do as fans? You gonna come to new media and just conform to this Death Row East, that real shit on this side, the real side, or you gonna keep listening to them? Because if you keep listening to them after they've been proven to be wrong, then we know that you were never in it for the right reasons. Like, oh, I'm just a pure boxing fan and I want the truth. And then the truth comes out like this, nonstop. The people were telling you the right way. Now you still gonna have something negative to say about them? I just showed you physio. And then he said it was war wounds because he had a line in the camp. Now reports come out and it said he got knocked out in sparring. So what do you believe now? Physio story that made no sense? Or did he lie and then he eventually copped to the truth, which we're now hearing about again? He got knocked out in camp. If he didn't get knocked out in camp or badly hurt or, have a rough camp, then why was his dad so angry? It's over. I told you, ain't nobody coming through America like that. So good luck to DAZN. Good luck to Eddie Hearn. Good luck to Anthony Joshua. You can't come with a bunch of lies and, Wilder's ducking us and we're pushing for the fight. Now look this is damage control city. Damage control city. That's why, Tyson Fury, to each his own, he kept it pretty real. He said, I had contracts with Wilder. He didn't say, I didn't have no contract with Wilder. He said, I had contracts, but I got to deal with ESPN. I couldn't refuse, and we want to build up the fight. So, that's not that bad. That's not, I don't want to see the Tom Schwartz fight, but I'm just saying that's not like spit in my face type lie. Even though I think he wants more time, him and his team want more time to take tune-ups before going in with Wilder. So he's at his best, or they feel he's at his best and got time to shake the cobwebs off. But that's not like a spit. Eddie Hearn was coming out with spit in your face lies. Then his pop said that shit about slave trade. Then Joshua sent me a copyright strike, bro. Y'all was doomed from the beginning. And it's not even about that because the copyright strike already went away. So I'm good. My account's back in good standing. Love from Jersey. Shout out to Jersey, Brick City. I'm just saying, boxing, we got to get back to that real shit, bro. Not a bunch of lies and stuff, and just say what you mean what you say. If you didn't want to fight Wilder or whatever, then stop trying to deceive the public. This is what they did with Triple G and Andre Ward. Try to make it, when the pressure grew for Triple G to fight Ward, which he still hasn't fought, they try to make it look like Andre Ward didn't want no smoke. You can't, that stuff don't work anymore. If Triple G don't want to fight Andre Ward, then he don't want to fight. Don't make it look like his team is the one. And it's coming crashing down. I want to see how, Joshua's going to have to show us the true champion. This is the mark of a true champion if he bounces back, because he has a lot of stuff weighing against him. But it's doable, And I like a good underdog story. So I want to see if he can bounce back from this, you know. But hopefully they learn their lesson. Eddie Hearn, DAZN, AJ, hopefully they learn their lesson that you can't just do that. You can't come to someone's country feeding a bunch of spewing lies, trying to turn people against the American fighter. Because Wilder prevailed through all of that. He kept doing what he was doing. He tried to smoke y'all out. He did smoke y'all out. He wasn't lying incessantly. He was still knocking people out. He was just trying to eat, you know, trying to prove he's the best. And you guys really try to condemn him. That wasn't right. And the world's now seeing that. You know, but there's no way if his dad wanted him to. Okay, bro, when have you ever? This is like literally Victor Ortiz, Oliver McCall level mental frustration or mental meltdown. When have you ever heard of a fight that? And see, look at all the bro. Eddie Hearn, he created a lot of these situations. Joey is the guy that dropped him in sparring. Damn, that's the dude from Philly with the beard, the white dude. Wow. Because he built like Ruiz damn near. So, oh my gosh, bro. Joey Dodgico. That motherfucker got KO in his name, bro. That motherfucker got KO in his name. That I can picture this, bro. This is making so if it's that Joey dude, because the Joey dude's from Philly. I've seen him. He can scrap. He's a scrapper, and he got good power, and he's built kind of big like Andy Ruiz. So I can understand why this is all making sense now. Oh my gosh. If that's true, I can understand it. I can understand why you'd be spooked to fight Andy Ruiz, because this dude from Philly got some power, and he built like him, and he's shorter, and you must have had some problems with him in sparring. That would make sense. Oh my gosh, bro. I'm going to show you him. I got it in my phone. I don't know where it's at, though, so hold on. If that's true, if it's that Joey dude, this makes sense, because I'm going to show you what Joey looked like. I know my boxing. Y'all not, I told you, y'all not finna take down what I work for. Shout out to my dude for dropping that. Damn. Where'd you get that information, though? I mean, if you're able to tell. That dude's name is the Tank too, Joey. So I can understand. Hey, block Haffy. Fuck all these dudes, bro. Block Haffy. Block him. I don't care what they talking about. Look. This is him. If this is true, I don't know if this, I'm just hearing this. This is the dude. See? Bro, he just said this guy's power. Oh my God, bro. Hey, it's over for y'all. Bro, he says this guy's power. This guy's power. I can understand it now. Look, another short, like, hey, shout out to Philly, bro. America got some real ass fighters. Look, another short guy who's thick or whatever motherfuckers say and has power. That's why you didn't want to fight Andy Ruiz. That's why you didn't feel right about this shit. Bro, that could be true. And see how I knew who he was? I knew the Joey dude. I've been watching the Joey dude. Now that makes sense. You was in there with a tough ass Philly fighter with cracks, Aki. You was in there with that. He had that Beanie Siegel, McVeigh style. Oh my gosh! I got a button that'll level you out. AK metal all in your mouth. Oh my gosh! You was in there with that Philly Ak. Bro, does it look like that makes sense? He just said, "Oh yeah, this guy's power." He's openly admitting the guy had power. That's weeks ago. McVeigh style. I press a button. I got a button that'll level you out. Metal shards all in your mouth. Oh my gosh, he was in there with that Philly Ak. That's what it was. And he built like Andy Ruiz. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just short and stocky for a heavyweight. That motherfucker got smoked too. So yeah, I can understand you if you had a rough camp now. I kick his ball over the fence to show him about to really make me hurt you, kiss. This nigga soda. He's sweeter than the Hershey kiss. Hey, he got at Jada kiss. I don't care what nobody said. Beans was ripping that. He said, he said, you about to really make me hurt you, kiss. Nigga soda. Kick his ball over the fence. Let him know whose yard this is. Right. Oh my God. Shout out to Philly, bro. That makes sense. You got someone to mimic Andy Ruiz and probably had trouble with him. And then on top of his late camp and late replacement, oh my God. Oh, media. That's why your dad said, bro, what they're talking about in the locker room, they wanted to cancel the event. When have we ever seen that? When have we seen a main event and a person that want to come out their dressing room? I want to get confirmation. Where did you find out that Joey did it? Bay Area. How did you find that out? Who said that? Where'd you hear the rumor from? Joey is. Remember, I told you AJ struggles with shorter fighters. 7 reasons. Oh my gosh, I'm done, man. Y'all know what it is. The person who revealed it, Bay Area. Why did you say that was Joey? Where did you hear that? Just keep in mind that part's a rumor still, but he said on the Boxing Voice. Oh, they're doing a live stream right now. Oh my gosh, bro. Old media is shout out to them. Old media is in shambles. This was a disaster. This was a disaster. Joey got squabbles. I told you. And I knew he was sparring him. That's why I knew everything about who he was. I told you he had a beard. Told you he was from Philly. I know my boxing. I knew that before. Once he said the name, I was like, okay, cool. Some of y'all wouldn't even have known who he was. I told you, I really does this. I really be in this shit. I knew Joshua was sparring him. I didn't know he was doing that. And that makes sense. Okay. Put it this way. Let's say I fight. I don't even have to do no fucking more. Man, stop it. I don't even have to do any more analogies. I'm just saying, okay, you fought a powerhouse that's short and more squatty and had difficulty and allegedly got knocked down or hurt or injured or black eyes or whatever, and he was quick because you were trying to get a look. So I can understand why you feel ill prepared to fight Andy Ruiz. It just makes sense. It just makes sense. And then I uncover a video. From him in camp in Miami with you, talking about, oh yeah, this guy has power. Yeah, power, and then laughing and shit. See, I told you, Joshua puts up fronts. See, I called this shit from the beginning, bro. Bro, if you worried about the shorter guys with power, how could you not be worried about Wilder with power, who's athletic, quick, rangy, and has killer power? Man. Bro, this is the worst thing that could have happened for them. This proves my point. So you really want to switch to Luis Ortiz. You really want a Wilder. And then some of the guys that are 5'11 to 6'2 are giving you fits, and their power is, they're powerful. Squatty guys. You're hiring sports psychologists. Man, I'm done. I said what I said. New media. Peace. That's it. Right now it's just there's no recovery, man. There's no recovery for old media. Yo, ego, you never know Ortiz might beat Wilder. Who cares? What are you talking about? I never said Ortiz. I fuck with Ortiz. Ortiz is cool. I was just right next to him. What are you talking about? What he say? You never know. Come on, ego. What are you talking about? This is not about Wilder. Wilder didn't just lose and get knocked down 4 times. Wilder's in a dangerous fight. Nobody said he wasn't. But see, you just proved my point. All the motherfuckers was like, oh, who wants to see this again? Wilder's in a super dangerous fight, especially if he's supposed to be fighting Tyson Fury after, because Ortiz ain't someone you could just overlook. He's going to have to be serious and come correct. Just because you did it once, now you're going to have to show you could do it again. That's danger. Ortiz is a beast. So once again, y'all still, I'm going to ask y'all believe Eddie Hearn now? Y'all believe that if his camp was going like they're saying it's going, you really want me to believe that they wanted to switch to Luis Ortiz? This is what happens when you lie. You get caught up with your lie. Let's vote. Who believes that Luis Ortiz now was ducking if Joshua was, according to several reports, getting knocked down by someone who's 5'11" with power? Do you guys really believe he was the one ducking and they were insistent that they switched to this southpaw killer that we all know that's 6'4.5"? Come on, bro. They used Ortiz, did enough negotiating and back and forth to say they offered him, never went to paper with the offer, and then try to use that. Oh, see, try to tell y'all he been ducking. But a week before that, when Miller hadn't failed a drug test, Eddie Hearn was bad-mouthing Luis Ortiz. Now that Wilder said he was fighting Luis Ortiz, Eddie Hearn reverted back to bad-mouthing Ortiz. You see how that works? Bro, it's over. This is what happens when you lie. See, why isn't this happening to me? Because I'm not being untruthful with you guys. Why isn't it like a million things I said coming back to haunt me all at once? Because I'm not being facetious. I'm not lying. I'm not having no devilish ways. I'm just telling you simply what I think. And if anything, you hear what I thought in the past, I'm more secure, even more, because there's evidence to support it. I told you, hey, this physio shit sounds fishy to me. He probably got that in sparring. That's what I said. Now, who looks like they were telling the truth? See, I told you this is why old media doesn't work. They want to retaliate, say something negative about Wilder because I have a speculation that the physio story was fishy. But it doesn't work like that unless Wilder was doing equivalent things and lying. Now he's in even worse position in the rematch. I'm picking money for Andy Ruiz. I don't give a fuck if they fight on Pluto. I'm picking Andy Ruiz because I can't trust, when I've seen people in boxing, I'm not going to say a bunch of names, but like people with that Victor Ortiz type shit going on, I can't pick them in quality matchups. Andy Ruiz has showed us the Mexican heart. He showed us he's guerrero. He showed us he's a warrior. He can get down and get back up. He seems chill. He seems like lighthearted. He likes Snickers before the fight. He likes Snickers after the fight. I seen Snickers hit him up. Shout out to him for that. I need consistency. If people don't show me consistency and always bouncing it forward, I can't fuck with it. I'm telling you, I don't know who to trust, then I don't trust none of it. That's me in life. If you don't prove to be reliable, if your word don't mean nothing, then yeah, man, I got to pick Ruiz in the rematch because this is a lot of stuff, you know. And I said, they're in a dangerous position. You either leave all your belts with PBC and then build up your fighter and try to get him back like mentally and get his confidence back, even though he's dealing with all this anxiety and angst and, you know, panic attacks and shit. And then you just let Al Heyman control the board with the heavyweight division with all the belts, or you put your fighter back. This is why I can understand why the father's mad now. I can really understand why he's mad, because now he's in a fucked up position. You either push for the immediate rematch and it's do or die. If he doesn't beat Andy Ruiz, then no one's going to be talking about Wilder and AJ anymore at all. That's gone. Nobody's going to be talking about Tyson Fury and him. So he's not going to have those type of fights and opportunities coming off 2 back-to-back losses. That's literally David Price, Tony Thompson. So he has to win that. So if they like their chances of beating Andy Ruiz that much and that Joshua can get through the fight, then push for it. But if they don't, then that tells you. So now they're in a difficult position where they know you need time to get better and and then you just surrendered all those belts and let them ride off into the sunset with your belts, or you put them in a compromising position, that's a fucked up spot to be in. I wouldn't have the dad's already blaming you and shit, bro. Eddie Hearn messed this up. He messed this up, bro. The dad's already trying to swing on you and shit like that. Now you gonna put his son's in a fucked up position. He's in a fucked up position. Now he got to fight. He got to fight this man that already dropped him 4 times and beat him with his first pro loss. I told you the mental makeup. You're hiring a sports psychologist when you're winning. Something's weird about that. Now this is probably why he did it, because he got dropped in camp or stopped in camp, and he's trying to figure out how he can, not panic. Because if you look at it, Joshua, as big as he is, he loses form like Amir Khan when he's hurt. You know what I'm saying? Like he's not even clinching good. He's stumbling about like it's like erratic. Floyd got fucked up by Shane Mosley. Yeah. Shane Mosley knocks people out. And Floyd got hit with the best right that Shane Mosley could have threw. And he was like, "Whoa." Floyd Mayweather was fucked. Instantly. I've been here before. Fuck it. A tight. Shane Mosley was like trying to get him off of him and shit. I watched boxing. I study this shit, bro. Floyd Mayweather bear hugged the fuck out of him. No legs. Like, you ain't going nowhere, Shane. You ain't, the ref gonna have to break us. We gonna stay together. Shane Mosley was trying to freeze his arm and burning unnecessary injury. Floyd calm as motherfucker. Floyd got hurt again, got hit on the temple, just like AJ. But AJ got hit on the temple the second time. It was like, and then fell all crazy. Floyd got hit on the temple. It was like, oh shit. And then started walking down Shane Mosley in that second round and won the last minute of the second round. I know my boxing, bro. I know my boxing, bro. Okay, listen, it's over for Omidi. Now someone's saying it's Ajit Caballel who knocked him out in sparring. Bro, now maybe it was a terrible camp. Maybe Abbott and Joey was hurting him. Bro, now they're saying multiple people were dealing with Joshua in sparring. Then that, I can understand why he didn't want to come out, bro. Because that camp is not going to, how wouldn't that rattle your confidence? They're saying multiple people knocked him out. So I don't know if that's true, but even if one person did it or 2 people, the more people that were hurting him in camp, obviously is going to make it worse. That's just a lot of pressure, bro. First fight in America. Wilder just looks sensational. You're getting hurt in camp by 1, maybe more people. You're having an argument in the locker room. Your dad doesn't want you to go out. Nah, fuck that food poisoning shit, bro. Nah, stop it. That don't sound like no fucking food poisoning. Motherfucker, y'all trying to say he had the bubble guts and shit. If you don't take a shit in the back rooms, no. Bro, y'all in the comment section are pathetic, bro. You do all this shit talking. Listen, they say Wilder getting knocked out by AJ. Wilder's a pussy. He's a chicken dosser runner, shit house. And now y'all trying to say Joshua lost because he had the bubble guts. Because he needed some Pepto-Bismol. Bro, y'all are pathetic. Y'all went from saying this is the man to beat Wilder to he had the bubble guts. This is why he lost. Y'all are fucking pathetic. Old media is dead. That's crazy. They're trying to say he had food poisoning now. He had the chorro. That motherfucker had the Hershey squirts. Wow. See, that's what I'm saying. That's why I can't trust old media either. They have no limits. They will sell their body parts, just to try to save face. They will human traffic themselves just to try to. I can't trust people like that, bro. You just willing to do anything. Now he had the bubble gut. Bro, stop it. The bubble gut seemed like the sparring, not no food poisoning. I went to Olive Garden. The Italian food, it fucked my stomach. Stop it. I heard it was the speed bag that knocked him out. Y'all trolling now. Anyway, Money May is super composed when he was hurt or whatever. And he's been hurt multiple times. AJ got to work on that. So he's in a do or die position. Either run from the rematch and everyone's going to know why you're not rematching him, or Eddie Hearn puts you. This is what happens when you follow the crowd instead of being your own man, bro. Now all of a sudden you in a do or die rematch, or you have to just lose all your belts and then rebuild. So then that's a difficult. I see why the father's mad now, putting it on perspective. And then DAZN hurt from this. You hurt from it. Your pops was upset seeing you like that. This is fucked up. I'm starting to feel bad now. You know, I didn't cause this. You know, I'm just talking about it. But bro, I feel bad. This is what happens when you follow people's lead. They lead you astray. That's like me telling you. Let's say I'm a janky accountant or some shit, and you entrust all your money with me, and I'm doing foolish shit with your money and making you look bad, and you don't stand up. I'm calling you slave trade and all this stuff and spending your money and blah blah blah, and then you in a fucked up position. You know, now he's in the do or die fight. But yeah, I think it's easy to see that if he's having all this lions in the camp and problems in the camp and all that, problems in the camp, then this would have been even worse for if you had fought Wilder or even Luis Ortiz, in my opinion. If you were so gassed and worried about Andy Ruiz, who, like I said, at worst doesn't look like he as good as he is. Luis Ortiz looks as good as he is. Wilder looks as good as he is. Andy Ruiz at best was like, listen, everyone else in the world thought except for me and maybe a few other people, thought Andy Ruiz had no chance. So if you're this shook about a guy that everyone else in the world thinks you have no chance, and you living in your head and you shaking up and having anxiety, panic attacks over that, then we know it would have been worse for if you were signed up to fight Wilder in America. That's just simple mathematics. Bad spot to be in. I'm done. I proved my point. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know who said what. Now, as real boxing fans, I want to see smash the like button. Smash the like button, people. Now I want to see. I don't care if Dillian White said he'll knock out Wilder. He has his own fight. That's clout chasing. Dillian White has to get past Oscar Rivas, and then Wilder has to get past Luis Ortiz. This is what we're cleaning up boxing, bro. You guys want to force, like, I'm just going to start having my shooters X-nate all of y'all. I don't care. If people have signed fights, I don't care about talking about the other fights. Real talk. Because this is, everything's coming one big clout chase. Oh, Dillian White, he keeps chanting and calling Wilder this. Wilder's next two fights are, official and signed per him. So I don't care what Dillian White is saying. Dillian White already has a scheduled fight. Why the fuck would I divert from the reality to talk about these fantasy fights? Now, if Oscar Rivas pulled out and then Luis pulled out, then we could talk about White and Wilder. I'm not playing this clout chasing game. I'm not playing Fury versus Wilder next. I don't care. Fury got to get past Tom Schwartz. I don't know what he's doing for the rest of the year. I don't know what's going to happen in the Wilder Ortiz. This is upset city. There's a lot of shit that can happen in boxing. So I'm going to take it one fight at a time. Don't ask me all this fantasy David Tua Tyson. I don't care about none of that. I'm changing. I'm running my channel. I'm talking to you how I want to talk to you. I'm running my channel how I want to run it. And I don't like running it based on a bunch of clout chase. Canelo about to fight Jacobs, and y'all want to talk about Canelo Spence nonstop. Canelo Andre Ward. I don't care. I don't care about Canelo Kovalev, Canelo Errol Spence, or Canelo versus Andre Ward. Those aren't realities. I want to talk about reality. Joshua just fought. We could talk about that. Because we could talk about the future, what we think is going to happen. Those are realities. He has to make a decision. Is he going to sit the rest of the year out? Is he going to come back? Blah, blah, blah. That fight just happened. Don't ask me anything. This is not the channel for you. Don't ask me anything. If it ain't reality, don't ask me, because this is all you guys are turning to. Go to Clout Chase USA. Go to them other channels. I'm running it. I'm changing the game, bro. I'm doing things we want to do. Don't care about Joe Joyce, Dillian White. I don't care about, Ronald McDonald, Colonel Sanders. I don't care about none of it. Tell me about realities, things that are likely to happen. Stop clout chasing. I don't care about no channel talking about me. I don't care about none of that. Let's talk about realities. If Wilder is scheduled to fight Ortiz, let's talk about that. You know, and keep it to at best keep it. I'm not trying to be unrealistic, but keep it to a minimal about, because obviously some people are going to talk about Tyson, Fury, and Wilder to a degree. But I'm saying I don't want that to be the focus. These promoters need to, whatever they're giving us, that needs to be the focus. I don't want to. Why do I want to talk about Triple G versus Charlo, and it's fight week for Triple G versus King's Rolls? I'm changing the game, bro. You guys keep asking stupid questions. I don't care about the clout chasing and the fake shit. I want to talk about real life scenarios, things that are likely to happen. I don't care about what if AJ fought George Foreman and all this bullshit. Let's take one step at a time, stop clout chasing, and get back to it. I want to get back to some real boxing shit. See, back in the day, boxing, you could just discuss it. You could be in a barbershop or wherever at work and talk about Muhammad Ali versus Mike Tyson, even though that's a fantasy fight. But people had intelligent arguments. Oh, I think Mike Tyson, his head movement, blah, blah, blah. But Muhammad Ali's defense. People had intelligent arguments. Now people don't have that. They don't even know the sport. They don't respect the sport. People are still talking about Butterbean and all this bullshit with Andy Ruiz. Well, Butterbean will slay you, so stop talking about that man like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, just stupid shit. Butterbean just knocked out Bodybuilder. You know, he just knocked out someone who's built like Action Jackson. What are we talking about? That's that dumb shit. I'm not with that. Why are you still calling the man Butterbean and Snickerdoodles and all this shit? And he just stopped the guy who's built like Thor. It doesn't make sense. So you go that away, like Big Pun told you. You guys still disrespecting Andy Ruiz. Yeah, and Butterbean had cracks too. So that's what I'm saying. These motherfuckers don't know shit about boxing. Still disrespecting Andy Ruiz. What more you got to do to respect? You came in as 25-1 underdog. You came in blubbery or whatever the fuck people are saying. You came in as Butterbean. You came in as a shorter man. You have the T-Rex arms. Like, what more do we have to fucking do? The commentary on DAZN was negative against you, was biased for you. You know, some people are arguing if you're Mexican or if you're Mexican-American, who to claim it. What more does he have to do to get respect? You know what I'm saying? He just knocked out Goliath. He just knocked David and Goliath. He just knocked out the person that he wasn't supposed to knock out, according to you. I knew it. I knew it was a possibility. I told you, this can't feel weird and all that. Talk to me about real shit. Talk about Danny. Don't talk about no gosh darn Lucas Matisse. Talk about Danny. I'm on that Angel Garcia shit because y'all trying to flood the game with a bunch of bullshit. Canelo, Andre Ward, bro. Stop. Now, we don't even know if we'll get Canelo versus Caleb Smith, let alone Canelo, Andre Ward, who's retired. But y'all want to talk about that trash ass shit. Like, listen, Ward, every time I talk to him, he said, I'm happily retired. He's doing his commentary thing. He did the contender thing. You know, he's a clean cut, good looking man. He can move around and make money elsewhere. You guys want to talk about Usyk and Ward and all this shit, bro. Until I hear from the horse's mouth that he's coming back, then let's keep that to a minimal. Or let's at least get the real things in boxing going on, like Charlo and Harrison is now off. Let's talk about those things. And then on the back end, talk about some fairy tale fantasy bullshit. What's happening is that social media is turning into one big clout chase. People want to talk about the bullshit up front, try to, get views and shit, and they don't know what they're talking about, and they're polluting the game. I'm Captain Planet out this motherfucker. I got the voice, I got the platform, I got the community, we got us. Captain Planet, let's clean this shit up. Period. Let's talk about real shit. People chasing views. People want to get to my level, get to Ellie's level, so they just start talking a bunch of bullshit. Because they're trying to go off of trending topics and shit we know is not going to happen. Oh, Jaime Munguia versus Canelo. Let's talk about Jaime Munguia, Dennis Hogan, or whoever the fuck he's fighting. Let's talk about Canelo fighting whoever when he decides who he's fighting. The zone is cooked. He said the zone is cooked. Man, I want to see how, like I said, this is going to be the mark of a true champion, to see if AJ bounces back for this, because it's going to take some grit, some willpower, and stuff, especially if he had all these doubts in his head. Hey, King Corleone said, Captain Planet, he's our ego. Gonna take pollution down to 0. Man, I'm taking old media down to 0. Fuck is y'all talking about? Harrison is off. Harrison had to get into surgery on his ankle. I'm mad, man. I was going to go to that fight. I'll probably still go because it's in Vegas. Block Matt. I'm trying to talk boxing. He trying to talk about me. Block Matt. All that corny shit can go. We run the game now. We don't want to hear nothing else from old media. You guys had your time. Old media is over. It's over, baby. All that bullshit. So like I said, just be real fans. All the people that you know too, let's dry that well up. All the people that you know are bullshit. I'm not going to tell you which one, who, but if you know people ain't talking about real shit in boxing, let's dry that well up. Let's talk about some real shit. All the people like, oh yeah, AJ, proper, he'll knock Wilder's head off and meet with me, and all these different situations. You know, Pacquiao will kick Mayweather's ass and all this stupid shit. Every time they're on Mikey Garcia, he's much stronger than Errol Spence. They keep telling you time and time again through their works, they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Why would you even check that? Why, like, you guys got kids, you guys got jobs. Why do you even waste your time when it's clear they don't know shit about boxing? This is not like they're signed to DAZN doing commentary or HBO, so to watch the fight, you have to watch them. These motherfuckers are on YouTube and ain't talking about shit. Let's clean this game up, man. I'm out.